Happy Crimson Tuesday. At new record. New record for lateness. 8:52. I don't know if usually if I start late I'll end late, and I probably will end late, but I don't know if I'm gonna end 8:52 start late. Beta Human CGM. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Bilkun, good evening. Happy VCF Midwest Eve. For Magpie, happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Welcome, welcome. Goemon Sama, happy Crimson Tuesday. Artistic Ulysses as well. Hey, hey. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with the green screen today. It's annoying me. Everything is pretty much set up as I usually do, except Nancy's on. I think was it last stream she was on this side, and I don't know if she was or what, but I don't know what's going on with the shadow. It wasn't like that this afternoon when I was testing, and then I went live. Well, then I did a check of sound and stuff, and Cosmic Void, happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you for the bits. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, it was so hot out today. And that light, this light's not helping. Mouse is happy Crimson Tuesday. Evil Tentacle, hello, hello, hello. Yes, your light, says Nancy. Aline B, happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Duh, I don't know what's going on. I'm annoyed by the shadow that's happening right now. That just, what is different here? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Ugh. Thank you for the redemption, Cosmic Void. I'll wear it sideways. It's too hot for it. You don't have to wear. No, I'm wearing the hat. I'm just gonna like open it up. So I've got my hair put up, so I'm gonna open it up so I can just kind of let it kind of sit there. There we go. Neon Totem, howdy. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, today was a soccer day, and it was like the hottest day of, I don't know, a while. And we knew that we were going to be 3 people short just starting. So already I'm not, like, happy, because I know we're going to be 3 people short, which means we're going to have, like, no subs or 1 sub, and it's really hot out. I just show up, I'm grumpy. Just, why is it so hot out? It shouldn't be so hot out. Judah Butler's Lover, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. You know, it was a good game though. We ended up winning, which is great. We ended up being 2nd place out of 7 teams, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, it was a good game, but getting home and eating, and then this stupid shadow behind me, which is just the death of me today. So we're gonna have a nice and easy time today. Nice and easy. Yeah, JBL, we're gonna do the trailer for you, because I don't know how long you're gonna be here, but we're gonna do that. But today is an art stream. We're gonna be working on the usual, the close-up of Nancy and all her goodies that are on that shelf. We're gonna work on that tonight. We're also I'm gonna do another little rock talk, a little presentation, which I'm excited to do, and then we're gonna finish off the night. And what happened to my voice? We're gonna finish off the night with Alter Destiny and EGA. Oh shoot, where's my Alter? Oh yeah, here's my Alter Destiny notes of all my all my nouns that I need to ask about. Okay, that's good. That's here. What a relief. And then that'll be that. That'll be that. Getting cooler weather in southern US is really hot and humid today. Lately, yeah. Yeah, all of August was weirdly unseasonably cool. And then just the last few days of just the long weekend, it's just been hot and humid. But we're going to run the trailer. I'm going to introduce myself. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday pretty much around 8 p.m. Eastern-ish. Although if Julia has soccer that day, then she tries to get back. I try to get back as soon as possible and make it happen. Today was later because of this shadow, this darn shadow. But yeah, we have a nice time here. Last week, actually, we had a Dan the band. I'm making everything in the game except for the music. And we were lucky enough to have a Dan last week, and he worked on a track for the Crimson Diamond, and that went well. It was really good to see him. Today is art, but yeah, it's been good. I was hoping to release the game this year, But I guess I can fold in a developer's update into this. Eataway, that's good. Okay, well, perfect timing, Eataway. You weren't abnormally horribly late this week. I was. But you're perfect timing, actually, because I'm going to do my dev update. I was about to segue into dev update. Ooh, JBL. Netherlands currently experiencing a 2-week heat wave. Yikes. I hope you're staying cool. Seagull 2000, happy Crimson Tuesday. The shadow is cool, drop shadow. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. But yeah, I'll do the trailer introduction. We did introduction. I'm gonna do trailer, and then we're gonna get into developer update. All in good time. If you're interested in my game, I guess I should put my links after the trailer, because if you're not interested in the game from the trailer, then we'll do everything in order. Okay, here comes the trailer for the game. It'll give you an idea of what the gameplay is like, what the game looks like, and what it sounds like. It's kind of 1989-ish, but I try to make it a little friendlier than stuff back then. Which means that I encourage you, if you've never played an old school adventure game, or especially a text parser adventure game, to give this one a try. You never know. It's a lot of typing and fun. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna play the trailer.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Oops, spoilers. Oh, wrong. Even everything was the wrong scene. Okay. Yes, that is that. Oh yeah, now if you're interested in the game, there are lots of places to go grab it. The best place to, well, not the game, but the demo. The best place to check out the demo and wishlist and all that stuff is Steam. That it's so super helpful for devs if you follow and you wishlist their games. There's also the demo is available also on itch.io, and the demo is also available on Fireflower Games, on all those places. So that's that. I'm going to do the dev update now. I have finished the first draft of the design document for Chapter 7, which is like everything in detail, exactly what I need, all the music cues and everything. And yeah, looking at that and seeing it's happily I'll be reusing a lot of elements, which is kind of nice, but there will be a fair share of new stuff I'll need to build. And I'm honestly thinking I don't think I'm going to launch this year, actually. Looking at what I need to get done there, I think actually let me just take a peek at the design document here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling. Let's see. And it's, after Francisco pushed back Rosewater, I feel like it's okay if I do the same. Here it is. Okay. I have to do 13 rooms / close-ups. I kind of consider the close-ups that we do, like the close-up we're going to do today, I consider that a room because it takes about as long as a room, actually kind of longer. So I need to do 13 rooms in close-ups. Room / close-ups plus other like little animations and stuff. So Snowy P, happy Crimson Tuesday. Mackler, hello. Thank you so much for your sub. Fantastic. That reminds me. Yes, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free sub, free Twitch Amazon Prime sub, which is wonderful because we get money for that and it's free for you. The only minor hassle with that is that you have to like re-up it every month. So it's not going to be something that sticks, but it is very helpful for people for Twitch streamers if you do subscribe with Amazon. Okay. 2023 is overrated anyway. 2024 is the new black. Yeah, I'm I honestly think so. You heard it here first. I've already gone ahead and pushed back the hidden release date. Oh, Snowy P, thank you so much for the resub. Fantastic. Hype train. What I still don't know what that means, but yay. Good to see you folks. Disaster Squad, happy Crimson Tuesday. How's your night, kid? Thank you. Tonight has been hot and humid and late, but we're getting our show on the road. Yeah, I've just pushed back the Steam internal hidden launch date to next year. Um, I don't know if I'm going to make any announcements. I guess this serves as an announcement. I don't know if I need to. I don't know. I don't know. But that seems to be the case. Looking at the stuff I need to get done still. So, Aaron. Fantastic. Good to see you, Aaron. Wonderful, wonderful to see you. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is what I do every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, yeah, that's true. Snowy P. It is September. 25% off subs. I thought I saw some other number, but yeah, 25% off subs. So that's good. So please do take advantage. If you do pay subs, those are also very, very, very wonderful. And that, I do get a bit of money come in from Twitch every month or so, and it's extremely helpful for me because I am kind of not making any money right now. Because I'm trying to finish this darn thing. But yes, Jibber Jabber Walkie 84. This chapter 7 is the final chapter. The first 6 chapters are gameplay, and then chapter 7 is denouement and branching endings and all that, the rest of that good stuff. So there's no gameplay, but it'll depend on how you've done the game, and the test of knowledge and stuff all happens in that chapter. So fair bit that needs to be done. A few new assets, but yeah, 11. Did I say 11? 13, I think. A 13 new rooms. So 2024. 2024. Thank you, Maximus. I appreciate everyone's patience. No, there's no chapter 8, Cosmic Fourth. Only 7 chapters, which is more than enough for a first game, I would say. But that's that. Yes, so that's Def update. So I figure this week I will finish up. I'll solidify whatever the word is, proper word. I will solidify the design doc for chapter 7 and just make sure finalize. I will finalize the design doc for chapter 7 and then get going. So that's that. Onward. We're going to get into Rock Talk now. I've mentioned that back in July. Oh, Evil Tentacle, thank you so much for the resub. Fantastic. I think that means you get access to animated unhappy Nancy face. Yeah, last July. Was it July or was it August? Was it just August? I went to the Bancroft Gemboree. Oh my gosh. JBL, fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, JBL. Okay, Judith Butler's lover says, "This is my last time joining the stream for a long time to come. Work is getting serious again, but here's a sub. Thank you so much." Of course, every time, JBL, I do the trailer, it goes out to you. So thank you so much for being here. I know, you're here, you're in and out and stuff. We always appreciate when you come in, and good luck with the work getting serious, and may it become less serious soon. So thanks for being here. Aline B. Aline B, thank you for gift subbing. Thank you so much. Continue the gift sub. Wow, nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I was like hot and grumpy pretty much since like 5 o'clock to now. I've been hot and grumpy, but you guys are making it better. This light though, my gosh. I don't know. It's kind of cool to the touch. It's an LED ring light, but I don't know. It's just making me hot. Anyway. Yes, you will not be forgotten, JBL, always. And yes, Evil Tentacle, there's the sub people who sub get animated annoyed Nancy face, which we will take a look at in glorious full screen. That is that. Yes, Bancroft Jamboree. Jamboree. I went to the Bancroft Jamboree, which is in Northern Ontario. Bancroft, Ontario is considered the mineral rockhound capital of possibly Canada. And I had gone. My parents had taken me and my sister years ago, and this is my first time going back, and it was fantastic. I've already showed you guys some of the treasures that I've gotten from that trip. I showed you guys all the different kinds of rocks that I got on the tour to the Schickler occurrence, but I did buy some stuff beyond my gigantic almandine garnet, and I'm going to show you guys some of that stuff now. I mentioned that one of the reasons I love I guess it's called, if you're rock hounding so much, is that there are so many like levels of involvement you can be in it, and you can spend as little or as much money as you want. And this is an example of something that I bought from a vendor at the Gemboree, and was fantastic. And to me, it's a fantastic value for these little things. And I will show them to you. I'll show them to you on the screen. But there are different kinds of vendors. But my favorite vendors at the show were people who were collectors, who go to these sites and collect directly from them. And then they sell these things at very, very, very good prices, I would have to say. These pieces were part of a gigantic tray of other samples that were just like this. And Francois, she was a lovely lady, and her deal for this. These are beautiful specimens, and I will show them close up soon. But her deal was, if you buy 5 of these, you get the 6th one free. And how much did each of these cost? $3. $3 for each of these. I spent probably 45 minutes standing in front of this tray, picking out exactly what I wanted, because you can see there's a like huge variety of colors and shapes and everything, and I wanted to get a really nice variety. This particular tray was from a very specific area in Nova Scotia around the Bay of Fundy, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, these were $3 each, which is it's incredible. And I guess what I'll do is to give you an idea of what the scale of these things are. I will show you what these look like. So this they're small, they're pretty small. They're pretty small, but I don't need a lot of anything, right? Like, you don't, not everything has to be like that. Not everything has to be the almandine garnet. Little beautiful, gorgeous little samples of crystals. You may also have noticed that these are labeled very, very meticulously of what they are and where she obtained them from. That person went to too. Hello, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes, Golden Drake, good to see you as well. Oh, you're in New York City. Wonderful, Electric Dragon Yuki. So you are in my time zone. Fantastic. Ooh, I think hats off is done now, so I'm gonna take that up. But please be welcome to redeem hats off to you at any time. No matter what the weather is, I will do. I will do it. I will show these one by one in for greater detail. Yeah, here, I guess this shows you what the scale of these things are. You can see just beautiful, 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 beautiful pieces. And a wonderful value. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I went to the Schickler Occurrence and I picked up some fluorite, some apatite, and some scapolite, the waiver to do that was free. So if you know where this place is and you have kind of equipment of your own, you can just show up there and just take stuff from whatever you dig out of the dirt. That's that's a pretty inexpensive thing. And also Bancroft, I mentioned that the town, in the middle of town, there's a pile of like rocks and stuff that you can sort through and find hopefully some good specimens there. I didn't get a chance to do that because I learned about that on my way out, but I do hope to revisit the town for the next year's Jamboree. Um, and also, you guys know I started by picking up the stones on the shore of Lake Ontario, which are just totally free to do as well. And I've got some beautiful pieces on that. So it can get expensive, of course, if you get into some of those precious gemstones and you want like big, huge chunks of rock that are really beautiful. And they had some of that too, of course, but it's completely up to you how involved you want to be and how much money you want to put into this. And it can start at $0. This is the first one. This is chabazite, and also the chabazite is the pink square, the pink cubes, and there's little crystals here, and I will show a close up. But this is from Wasson's Bluff, Parsboro, Cumberland County, Nova Scotia. These are all from Nova Scotia. And you can see she's even got Francoise Hotmail there if you want to contact her. She is based in Montreal, and I think she might have a store somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, let's take a closer look at this. Yeah, beautiful crystals. So these crystals, they are cubic looking, but they're actually called pseudo-cubic crystals, because their crystal shape is called triclinic, but it actually, because of the way that the crystal manifests itself, it ends up looking like cubes, but they're not technically cubes. Chabazite. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a Chabazite, and the Heulandite is the smaller white crystals you see there. Now, Chabazite, all of these are all of this collection, they fall under the umbrella of zeolites. Zeolites are where's my note on zeolite? Zeolite is crystalline aluminosilicate minerals like rocks and stuff. And they do have industrial uses, but a lot of the times that they're synthesized using chemical processes because for purity's sake, they're more, these are a mixed bag, but if you synthesize them, you know that they're going to be pure. They're used as absorbents and catalysts in some chemical reactions, like petroleum refining, I believe. But so you might more commonly know zeolites from non-clumping cat litter, which they also are apparently really good at trapping methane odors, and also in something called quick clot, which stops severe bleeding. So that's what they are. They're very absorbent. They're very porous. But these are more for for collectors, really. Jibber Jabberwocky. Thank you for another redemption of hats off to you. I'm going to do fun hat now because already did a fourth wall hat. So let's do a fun hat. Oh, you know what? Let's be mean to myself. Let's wear something woolly. Because I quite like this hat. I quite like this one, and it kind of matches with what I'm wearing. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, perfect. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the redemption, Jibber Jabberwocky. Oh no, only got here to do some staving off jet lag by staying up late. Good, good. Well, I know that time zones often conspire against us, so it's really nice to see you here. But hopefully I'll catch you in Wild West Wednesdays if Grindislav is streaming tomorrow. Although you might be sleeping or working. Okay. That is, yeah. So this is the chabazite, the hulandite, is the smaller crystals which are kind of hard to see. Um, they are actually, I didn't actually talk about chabazite. Chabazite, all of the zeolites are pretty soft. That's another reason why they're not considered really gemstones, precious gemstones. They all have usually a Mohs hardness of between 3 and 5. They come in a bunch of different colors. You can see these ones are pink. They also come in colorless white, orange, pink, green, yellow. They were named in 1792 by Louis Augustin Bosc d'Antic, and it was named after incorrect ancient Greek meaning of a kind of precious stone. It's found all over the world, particularly like Nova Scotia, but it's in India, Iceland, Italy, Germany, Oregon, Arizona, all kinds of places that have a particular type of mineral formations, which I did not write down. But these ones are from Bay of Fundy area, and everything in this collection is. So that's that one. The Hulandite, it is yeah, it was separated from something called stilbite, which is another one. It was named by August Breathopt in 1818. He named it zeolite, which is beautiful zeolite. So these names have been around for a while actually, and it was named after the guy who discovered it second actually, which was in 1822 by H.J. Brooke, named it after John Henry Hewland, Heuland, who was German-born English mineralogist and dealer, fellow of Geological Society of London, and his collection is at the Natural History Museum in London, which I did see, so I must have seen this guy's collection, the Hewland of Hewlandite fame. I wanted to hold on, I wanted to show this piece here. Now let's see if I can resize this to show you guys. Now I did mention that chabazite was triclinic, and let's see if we can, yeah, let's do zoom up. These are different basic crystal systems. The isometric or cubic is actual cubes, which I believe is salt cubes. I think salt might be cubes. But triclinic is this kind of almost like a parallelogram that's been extruded, and it ends up kind of looking cubic, but not really, is what the system is like. So ideally, if you saw chabazite, perfect chabazite, it would look more like this. But because nature and pressure and changes in temperature and all that can interfere with perfect crystal formation, they end up looking like cubes. So pseudo-cubic is chabazite. Let's fit this back here. Okay. Onward. This is labeled as calcite. I'm not totally sold on this being calcite because of the shape of it. It's a very interesting shape, but it is from another part of this Nova Scotia geological area. It's not, I don't know if this is considered Bay of Fundy as well, but it's from Hants County, Tennecape, Nova Scotia. Let's take a look at a close-up of this. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't, I mean, Francois would be the expert, so I don't know why I'm even questioning her on this, but these really don't look to me like calcite, and I will explain why, because I have other pictures from Mindat of other specimens from these areas. Oh, Snowy, you've been to the Geological Society of London. I have too, actually. I didn't, I don't know if I walked in, but I walked by it. Okay, a Bilkin, yes, salt is cubic, so you get those, under a microscope, you would see little cubes. Grindeslav, happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. Now, I was mentioning, Francisco, yes, that I don't know if you're going to be streaming tomorrow for Wild West Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, but Electric Dragon UK is here with us right now, which is wonderful because usually they are different time zone, but are in NYC currently, actually. TV Prime, good evening, happy Crimson Tuesday. And yes, how is everybody doing? I'm warm and I'm still warm. But yeah, I will give you my reasoning as why I'm not sure this is calcite. Here is another piece of chabazite. I love this piece of chabazite because you can really see that pseudo-cubic structure with this one. You hear in particular. These close-ups are taken with my loop. I've got a kind of a loop just like Nancy starts with in the Crimson Diamond, and I just stick that up to my iPhone lens, and I get these beautiful close-ups. Wonderful. You're streaming tomorrow, Grindeslav. What are you streaming? Um, and of course, Grindeslav is currently developing Rosewater, which got pushed back to 2024. And I was just telling these guys, Grindeslav, that I'm pretty much going to do that now. I mean, I guess I'm pretty much confirmed now that I've finished the first draft of my Chapter 7 design document, and I saw that I have 13 rooms I have to make, and I don't know if I can do that plus the animations I need to do, plus all the programming and all that, and then testing the whole thing, getting all the music out of Dan, and putting all that in the game in November at the latest. I just don't see it happening. So I guess you heard it here first. I'm pushing back to 2024. Yeah, 13 rooms is a lot. Although this is the first draft of the design document, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do about, um, like, well, I consider it. I call it 13 rooms, but it's like 13 rooms slash close up views, which are pretty intensive too. Monkey Toupee, happy Crimson Tuesday. No, no, Evil Tentacle every day, pretty much every day with Dan. If he's not on the road, I'm saying, where are my tracks, Dan? Yeah, I really don't see it happening because I still need to yeah, I still need to extract 10 to 12 tracks out of Dan. I mean, they're like 90% finished. They're all stuff we did on stream together, but I need to get them from him, which is the other part of that. And that part doesn't take as long because he does work fast, but for me I just don't see it happening in 2023 for me, so yeah. But you guys have been always so patient and really wonderful about not complaining about that, so I appreciate that. Yeah, cough them up, Dan. Okay, next is the stilbite heulandite. So this is another one which heulandite. See, it does occur with a lot of these other ones, and it's kind of known for that. The little white crystals of the heulandite. Stilbite is quite an interesting kind of crystal structure itself. Let's take a closer look. Oh, what? Oh, you know what? For some reason in OBS, if you have a certain number or certain capacity for the slideshow, it goes over. So I needed to change it to this one. But yes, this is the chabazite with stilbite. Oh, I guess I didn't do the close up, but you can see like these are interesting kind of crystals on their own. They kind of look kind of like, yeah, they kind of got extruded out of something. They kind of have kind of like it's growing. But that's silly because all crystals are growing, but it kind of grows with like striations on it. Ace, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Wonderful, wonderful. And I will show some better specimens. Like these are not like the marquee specimens. Mindat is a wonderful resource, and I'll be showing some of that. But here, this is also stilbite. This is considered root beer stilbite because of the brownish color that it's got. But this was from Amethyst Cove, Nova Scotia, and I gotta wonder if Amethyst Cove is known for amethyst itself. And here's a close up of it. So this is, yeah, it's got an interesting, very kind of really kind of an interesting textured look to these particular crystals. Oh, see, there you go. Green stuff. Yeah, still that's like 7 rooms a month. Way too much. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, Electric Dragon. Thank you very much for the pronouns. Yeah, him. Gotcha. So yes, Electric Dragon UK is in your neck of the woods, Grindeslav, in fact. So that's wonderful, wonderful to see him in chat. Yeah, exactly. Even with, let's say that the delays are due to the audio tracks not being ready. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Alien Bee. Amethyst Cove sounds like a great name for a Crimson Diamond sequel. It's true. It's true. Okay, yeah, this is the map I wanted to show. Hold on. I will open up bigger. This is what we're talking about here. Oh, wow, I think this is not ideal, but anyway. Okay, this is the Bay of Fundy, and you can see St. John is here. I know it's wait, where's Fredericton? Fredericton is up here somewhere. It's Moncton. Oh, I thought I included Fredericton on here, but anyway. This is in Nova Scotia, this is the Bay of Fundy, and all the samples that I'm showing you today are from these three areas. And these three areas are very, very famous, and they've been famous for hundreds of years for zeolite. And like I said, all the ones, the beautiful variety of shape and color that I'm showing you guys today are different kinds of these zeolites. So that's that. That's where they're all kind of from. And I kind of want to make a trip there, actually. And it's funny because the level 0 NPCs, and I do this collab Let's Play with them, they're out there, and I wonder if it'd be a nice like trip, rock hounding trip slash like social visit too. But yes, that's where that all is. Probably because yes, especially the way that the water crashes into the cove and the way the cliffs are. Oh yeah, so here's a picture of the view of the cliffs here. Sorry, everything's a kind of weird sizes, but that's that. And oh, that's a close up of that. Okay. Got a third slideshow for you guys. So that was just my whole collection of these things. I think that's it. Yes. Okay. Just to give an overview again, this was that whole collection. I have them. Oh, I think it's 11 minutes ago. Nice. Okay. The whole collection I've got in their little boxes. Beautiful, adorable, perfect little samples. $3 each. $3 each. Or buy five get the sixth one free. That's all that. Really, really, really cool, and just that they're all beautifully labeled is wonderful. Okay, and that's just a good show of the beautiful variety that she was able to collect. Last one. These are all from the wonderful resource called Mindat, which has like GPS coordinates for a lot of these sites and beautiful pictures of some of this stuff. So this is called Amelsine, and this is what I actually think this supposed calcite is. And the reason I think that, oh, hold on, camera, hold on. It's because there's a couple reasons why I think that. If you look at this, part of identification of rocks is not just the kind of the stone itself, but the stone that it's growing out of. The habit is what that is. And I look at these crystals and the shape of these crystals, and also what it's growing on, the matrix that it's growing on, which is the kind of, it looks like brown sugar here, that matrix that it's growing on. And I look at those two things, and I look at this piece, and to me, these crystals. Let's turn off the horrible chroma key for a second. Right. Yeah. So those crystals look more like that to me than calcite crystals, and this stuff, what it's growing on, the matrix, to me looks a lot like the matrix that I'm seeing in that other picture, which I cannot focus here. So that's the matrix. These are the crystals, and that crystal habit just describes like basically what the shape that they've taken as they grew. That's my suspicion, but like I said, Francois is like an expert collector, so she would probably know. So I'm probably wrong, but that's it. It just kind of show up on something artistically is wonderful, wonderful. Okay, okay. Just catching a Nicholas Patton. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Send Nancy to Australia and make a scarlet opal. We have a lot of opals here. Ooh, evil tentacle. you know what? I have ideas for my next one already, but I'm not sure what the gemstone is going to be. Meepy and Happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just right now. I'm showing these pictures here. I already showed my little collection of these same things, but I'm showing other things that you can find in these 3 locations in the Bay of Fundy. But I will show a fun something. And the fun something I'm going to show is okay, you got a choice. Artistic Ulysses, I'm going to give you a choice between VHS and game, boxed game, VHS or boxed game. And while you're deciding, I actually forgot to show this. I did bring it. This is the progress on the EGA cross stitch of Legend of the Sword, which, yeah, I finished the top one. I'm just working on the bottom one, the tombstone that says tough luck. That's that. Okay, Artistic Ulysses says game. Fantastic. Okay. Um, Now this is topical slash not topical, I guess, but I know there's been a game that came out from Bethesda called Starfield, which apparently is like, um, what do they say? It's like Morrowind, but sci-fi, or Oblivion, but sci-fi, something like that. People have been saying this on Twitter or something. So I thought it would be fun and not kind of slightly topical, but not really. Um, to show this beautiful boxed copy I have of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Starfield, Skyrim in space. Gotcha. Oh, Mosmus Addicted. Fantastic. Lots of minerals. So this is this beautiful copy of Morrowind. Honestly, I love these games, but I've never even probably finished 10% of any of these games. I've played Daggerfall. I think the one I played the most is probably Morrowind, but I've played Oblivion 2, Oblivion as well. There's no Oblivion 2, but Oblivion as well. And I feel like I just kind of fall off of them after a while. I don't know what my problem is. Penguin, I couldn't find the EJ option for Starfield. Fair enough. Oh, Golden Drake says Morrowind is my all-time favorite game. Fantastic. Let's open this box up. Oh, Nicholas Patton says, I have a question. Is the 1997 game Hollywood Monsters considered an EGA game? I'd have to look it up. I will look it up after we finish the show and tell. Okay, yeah. Electric Dragon UK says Bay of Fundy is famous for its huge and fast tidal range, if I recall correctly. Yeah, and I think that has a lot to do with why it's such a good area for these particular types of crystals that I've been showing. Yeah, so let's open this up. Yupin says, yeah, same. I also started every Elder Scrolls game, dropped off after a few hours. I don't know what my problem is. It's been my pattern with every single one of those games. But I do feel like, is it the Morrowind I played the most? I don't know. Yeah. Nick Ted Bob, good to see you. By the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. Says, oh, almost no one does. It's too much fun to just wander around and discover things. Let's open this up. This is of course for PC. Okay, looks like everything is in there. Okay, what do we got? We've got a beautiful jewel case with, oh, look at that. I've got a note in here, but from the Career Center from Sheridan, which I went to school at. I guess I'd post-it notes from them, but we have this beautiful, look at this, beautiful printed CDs. You know what? I do have a weakness for CDs with stuff printed on them. And there's the other disc. Look at that. Are there how many discs are in here? Are there? No, wait. There's 2, right? Yeah, there's 2. One, 2. There we go. And apparently it was important for me to enable stat review and enable class menu. So maybe I was modding this or something. And adding spells. Uh-oh. The memories. He says, I played a lot of Fallouts, but not any Elder Scrolls yet, but I've had that in a few other titles. Yeah, I really like the World of Elder Scrolls games, but the gameplay doesn't quite stick to me. It doesn't me either. I'm not a fan of like action combat, that type of combat that are in these games. I'm not a big fan of that. I like turn-based because I liked playing slow games because I'm not good at games. Morrowind, the theme plays in your head. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Enable stat review, enable class menu, and add spell quotation marks. All right. And I guess all else there is in here is you get. Oh, look at that! I like these little gameplay controls here. Look at that nice little color, beautiful glossy colored manual here. Nice little addition. And we also have, it's for some reason the funnest part of these is often like these little weird printed things. So what's this? Very important install and safe disk information and software registration card. Everything's in there. Perfect. Oh, okay. Bilkin says vintage computer project tonight. This last day going through equipment to load into the U-Haul truck for VCF Midwest. Picked up a 1998 RCA CRT TV, the kind that are themselves wooden furniture. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well done, Bilkin. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, Golden Drake, yeah, I'm just not, I don't like the franticness of poking something with my sword and running away and then getting hit the back of my head, and it's not for me. So maybe that's why I ultimately fall off of them. Okay. Oh, Judith Butler's Lover said, strangely, I'm not a fan of action combat in a first person perspective, a first or third person perspective, but in isometric or top down like Diablo, I like it. Yeah, I guess it's the thing is just being able to see everything. I just like being able to see everything. Yeah, I've played some of Diablo. In fact, bonus, Diablo bestseller series. Got the Diablo here. Yeah, I enjoyed the Diablos, but they're just like clicky games, right? Which is fun. I mean, they are fun. But yeah, I just like being able to see what's happening. So when something's hitting me in Oblivion or Morrowind, I just get upset because I can't see what's going on, and then I get confused and I forget what the keys are, and you guys have watched me play platformers and things like that, so you know what happens to me when I start getting like hit repeatedly in those games. I just lose my head. Okay. You misprinted manuals, Meepin. I do too. That was a nice one, the glossy color. I do quite like that. A sleeker 80s style of the wooden furniture TV. Oh, Ace asks, have you tried Papers, Please yet? I 100%ed it yesterday. I have not played Papers, Please because uh, it seems like something that wouldn't be fun. I mean, I know the idea of it, but that type of thing where you have to have pay attention to detail and stuff, I don't know. If for me, it it's stressful. Yeah, Meepy and Diablo 2 was really, yeah, I like the Diablos are lots of fun. Like I get why they're so popular because yeah, it's a fun time. It's like Gauntlet, right? Which I loved. I loved Gauntlet back in the day. Forget them clicky games. Yeah, exactly. You know what else is I consider clicky games is visual novels. I did play I did play Doki Doki Literature Club and I liked it. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I'm like there's so much clicking in this game. And I'd had my Bluetooth mouse for clicking and I would just kind of put it over my head and I'd just be clicking and I just, because I wouldn't it's just that repetitive motion of all the clicking. Um it was a lot of clicking. I consider that a clicky game too. Yeah, I have heard very good things about Diablo 4. Yes, the JBL. You also like being able to see everything. Yes, exactly. And yes, Lucas Pope. Speaking of Lucas Pope and Papers, Please. Yes, he's making something for Playdate, which I'm very excited about too. And of course, I loved Return of the Oberdin, which I did finish. Pango Rave. Papers, Please is more of an experience than a fun thing. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Aline B, you played it finally arrived today. Fantastic. Well, I'm not sure when Lucas Pope's game's coming out, but you can get Recommendation Dog on the Playdate catalog absolutely for free. Okay, here we go. Oh, One-Eyed Freakbug, wonderful to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We're just in the middle of a rock talk. I'm showing off some other kinds of, these are not my specimens, but specimens that can come from this beautiful Bay of Fundy area in Nova Scotia. But what have you been up to tonight? Or today or whatever however the the day is for you wherever you are. I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Shout out to One Eyed Freakbot. Wonderful to see you. Thank you for the raid. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, Divinity games also are Diablo kind of Mepian. Interesting. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I kind of they are fun. yeah, I kind of go back to my adventure games. Oh, Contraband Police. Look, even more things in that game. Oh my gosh. Is that's like Papers, Please then, Ace? Yes, yeah, recommendation dog. I did a bunch of art and art directed that. This is one of the reasons why I feel like the piece that I have, this is why I don't think this is calcite, because the calcite that is from Bay of Fundy looks like this. Really strange. Really strange, but very, very cool. And I'm sure there's a scientific explanation about why it ends up looking like this, but look, it's very, very sharp, completely different. And calcite often has kind of like that triclinic crystal system where it's kind of like a parallelogram but extended. And I actually have a piece that's kind of like that. These look nothing like that, and that completely has to do with like the geology and the environment that these minerals get exposed to. But that's calcite, which is kind of amazing. Oh, nice. Okay, Contraband Police is like Papers, Please. Gotcha. Yeah, this is wonderful. So this, you can see again where this is growing out of is from, this looks like chabazite, that kind of pseudo cubic crystal structure. And probably the clear one is heulandite as well. So these things all get all mixed up together. And this is a beautiful example of that chabazite pseudo cubic structure from Mindat, which is, like I said, a wonderful mineralogical resource. Gorgeous piece. I don't know how big this one is, but yeah, you can perfectly see that, these overlapping cubes. How Curtis, have you lost your appetite? Are you sure it's not kryptonite? I don't actually know. I wonder if there's anything actually called kryptonite. Caramel. It does look delicious. It looks like toffees or something. In fact, I remember when Blaholtzen had a friend streaming that they were showing pictures of minerals and everyone was deciding which one looked most delicious, and this does look pretty delicious. This is another example of chabazite, and you can see this one has even more of that heulandite, the little white crystals all around them. Beautiful, beautiful piece, and actually a piece of that the stilbite, that little yellow thing. It looks like a little stilbite piece, and it's kind of amazing that there's such a mixed bag of these minerals all kind of occurring on top of each other. These definitely feel like caramels. Just find some uranium close enough to kryptonite. Yeah, people do collect some of that other stuff too. I think that's, yeah, way beyond how far I like to go with this stuff. This again, you can see again the chabazite, the QB chabazite, orange, and then the stilbite, which is that the fan-like kind of weird fan growths, kind of like cauliflower or something, the yellow. Gusto's 247, 24/7. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good evening. Yeah, this is really, really cool stuff. I don't have anything like this in my collection, in my little sixth little box suite of Nova Scotia Bay of Fundy rocks, but this is chrysocolla, and chrysocolla this was also obtained from those same sites. And I feel like it's probably pretty rare to find this color, but it's kind of amazing. You can also find copper as well in really tiny quantities. Yeah, it kind of looks fake, but yeah, this is completely natural. Azure, exactly. The rock biter from Neverending Story would say they taste like they look. Yeah, people collect all kinds of stuff, JBL. Probably the most expensive stuff to collect would probably be meteorite material. Although people were selling bits of meteorite at the Gemboree. I mean, for reasonably priced, like little bits. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if like there are some rocks that are mildly radioactive. Um, Mildly, like not like uranium, like pure uranium. They wouldn't have that, but they'd have stuff that is, I think, a little bit radioactive, slightly, not crazy. I don't know what the Geiger counter would be saying of that stuff, but I believe I hopefully I'm not making that up. Banana level radioactive, yeah, Celestial possibly. Celestial, you being here, of course, reminds me. Yeah, and a lot of tableware, and also those glow in the dark dials on watches used to be like radioactive, and the ladies would paint them and lick their brush to keep the point, and that was not healthy. Yes, modern text parser adventure game creators. I am one, but there are so many, and well, there are a few, and some of them are in chat. We have Studio, of course, making Betrayed Alliance, remaking Betrayed Alliance 1 and working on Betrayed Alliance 2. We have also in chat we have Mousimus who released Enclosure 3D, a remake of Enclosure, and currently working on an original game, Escape from Castle Matsumoto. Find that on Mousimus's itch.io page. Betrayed Alliance has a site called rjslattery.com/Betrayed Alliance. Kinney Games, Signal and Echo Iris is missing. I don't know if there's a demo on Kinney Games' Steam page, but hopefully there is. Phil Fortier has 4 Snail Track games that are available that are little tiny bite-sized, snail-sized sci-fi games. Cosmic Void, of course, who was also here, made 3 Tachyon Dreams games and a Warp Cinema, which are all EGA text parser, and recently released Tommy Gun Witches, and also currently working on Twilight Oracle, which was successfully kickstarted. And Dave was working on Fortune and Glory, which is kind of like a Quest for Glory text parser adventure game, role-playing game. Electric Dragon UK says, there's Trinitite, the radioactive glass formed by the Trinity atom bomb test. I bet collectors collect that. And yes, radium. Radium is the glow in the dark. They don't use that anymore though. Probably for the best. Yes, in Meepian there's a lot of old tableware made of uranium. I forgot what that is called, like that type of glass. Yes, I played also. Okay, good. Okay, so Snowy Pete says the demo for Signal and Echo Iris is missing, is on the Steam page. So I have played it as well. It is really good. Maximus, the big question: how many Cosmic Void 3 games does it take to make one a Maple Mystery game? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I've been lapped many times by Cosmic Void. Yeah, he's released a lot of games, which is wonderful. I think honestly that's the smart way to do it, and I wish I had done that. But I've told you guys before, when I started making my game, I wasn't planning on making a game, which is why this happened the way it did. But if I was planning on making games, I would do what Cosmic Void 3 is doing, which is making like these quick little games here and there, shorter games, and then also in the meantime making, bigger games as you learn and get better at everything, and also building an audience. I think it's a real smart way to do it, and I wish I had done it. Yes, of course, yeah. So of course, gotta support all our EGA text first adventure folk. Okay, yes. Okay. Electric Dragon UK says pitch blende and uranite. Mineral Marie Curie used to discover uranium. Oof. Oh, Professor Pangea, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes, hearing about so many creators here is so cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of wonderful devs in chat. And yeah, making fun stuff. It's a really good time to play games nowadays, especially with sites like itch.io. I love itch.io. In fact, I would say wishlist the game on Steam, but if you want to support game devs and indie game devs in particular, it's really best to buy the games on itch.io. But Steam, of course, is the big one, but itch.io takes less of a cut. Oh, well, Meepian says, I was making a first-person shooter on Unreal between 2018 and 2020, but stopped after posting a trailer on YouTube and getting hired to do something less fun. Less fun? But I honestly, me working on my own game led to me getting to work on other games too. So that really is how it works. And part of that is selling this stuff. No, I mean, not selling, but doing stuff like this. Here's another Chrysocolla close-up. Look at that color. This looks like a landscape almost. But yeah, like putting yourself out, your stuff out there, sharing it, and then that's a really good way to find people who want to also hire you. Oh yes, yes, please do. Professor Pangea is asking, can people drop their itch.io game links in chat? Would like to check stuff out. Please do, everyone. Please drop your itch.io store pages down. This is incredible. This is Hewlandite. Mostly Hewlandite this time. You can kind of see the crystals are white, but they also have this really nice iridescence that I think has been captured really well in this particular specimen. Of course, you can't get away from Chabazite as well. It looks like that's what that is. The orange thing beside that. Wonderful. Yes, Mousimus has shared Enclosure 3D. As well, there's other wonderful people remaking old adventure games. Enclosure 3D is a remake of an older adventure game. Brocanty Games has also been doing remakes of old adventure games as well. Which, do I have? Oh no, I don't remember anything. Nope, that's not a thing. Morphville Manor, I think. Maybe I have a Morphville Manor link. Yes. Brocanty Games is itch.io page, so that link is specifically to the Mortville Manor remake that is still in production. But Brocanty Games has also remade some other older games that are available on their Steam page, on their itch.io page, and they just released one actually. I can't remember what it's called, but it also looks really cool. So if you're interested in kind of older adventure games that have been kind of remade and modernized slightly, check out Mousemus's game, Enclosure 3D, and check out Brocanty Games itch.io as well. Yes, he just released a remake of Chalul's Curse. That's what it's called. Thank you, Maximus. Which, yeah, looks kind of amazing. And also released a game by Lancor Games, who also developed Morphil Manor, another one of their games. And wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Grindislav. Of course, itch.io. Grindislav's got all the Ben Jordan Paranormal Investigator series. You've got 8 adventure games there. 8 adventure game studio games. That are you complete full games that full stories, and you get the whole arc of Ben Jordan, which is wonderful. And if you've never experienced them, definitely, if you're any type of adventure game fan, check out Grindislav's itch.io page. Absolutely. And of course, I don't know why I said of course. And here is more of that Hulandite on its pretty much on its own, which you can see it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous little. It seems like it's mostly like little crystals, but that beautiful iridescence you get, and it's nice for me to see that on some of my specimens here too. And the loop is a great way to enjoy these little tiny specimens. It's invaluable not only for taking some of the pictures of my specimens, but just enjoying these little tiny little bits of rocks that can be had for relatively cheap. Wonderful. Okay, Monkey Toupee also just uh created a itch.io account. Okay, perfect. No, please offer Betrayed Alliance, as book 1 is being updated currently, but the book 1, the free version of the full book 1 is also on rjslattery.com/betrayed-alliance. This is another one. I didn't have any of this in my collection, but this is interesting. It's called Naturalite. I believe it's also a zeolite, and I don't know what this crystal structure is called, but it's very distinctive. Ooh, Ace would like to make something like Buck Rogers Countdown to Doomsday. Voice like that game. I don't know that one. This, as you can see, still bite, but a lot of it. And we've seen it kind of hanging on to other mineral specimens here and there, but this is mostly still bite. And this is that same yellow color as the one I have, and it's this really interesting kind of crystal growth where it's not clear. It's kind of got these like it's almost like celery the way it grows. It's got its growth is vertical. And this is also stillbite. And this is more like the stillbite that I have here, which is that root beer color. And you can see that it's kind of got a weird fan shape, and also the way that it's got those lines in it, that these converging lines from the growth. But yeah, here's mine. And it's that same kind of brownish color that was called the root beer color. And it doesn't get too shiny because of all like the lines in it. That's that one. And then of course Chabazite is hanging on to that as well. You can see these really commonly occur with each other. Scallopite. Yeah, this is I don't know why it formed like this, but apparently it's a very slow growing one. Abundant in volcanic rocks of Iceland, Isle of Skye, Bay of Fundy, and stillbite is the provincial mineral of Nova Scotia. So this is the provincial mineral. It looks like a brain. It looks like a gummy, yeah, or some gummy brain. And this is another close up of stillbite. You can definitely see this one more clearly, the kind of growth that it does create, which is very interesting and very distinctive. And here it is in situ. This is it on the rocks that you would find if you walked along to one of these sites in the Bay of Fundy. In fact, I think that's the last one. But I did want to give you a bit of background about the Bay of Fundy and the 3 sites that I showed you. In fact, let me see if I can find that one again. So this is my stillbite specimen. We just saw like that huge one. Well, this one's mine. And then this is also my root beer stillbite, the brown one. But yeah, here let's give a quick talk about what makes that Bay of Fundy area historically really cool. This is the whole thing of the Bay of Fundy. All my samples that I bought from Francois were from these 3: Wasson's Bluff, Amethyst Cove, and Cap d'Or. It's the coastal cliffs where this stuff's all obtained. So we saw that in situ of the Chabazite, the orange QB crystals right on the rock face. That's what people get excited about in these areas. All these coastal cliffs in the Bay of Fundy. It's been known for these zeolites, which zeolites again covered all the stuff I showed you today in terms of the collection that I picked up. There have been late 19th century texts describing the mineral samples in this area, and to this day, you can still go to these areas and obtain pretty good mineral samples as well. That's how abundant this particular area is for this kind of collection. And it is known most famously for exactly these three localities: Watson's Bluff, Amethyst Cove, and Capdor. Really, really cool. I would love to make this trip one day and collect from these sites. Which of these can I eat? Asked Monkey Tube. You know, like as the saying goes, you can eat everything at least once. But yeah, I don't know if I would recommend. Oh yes, thank you, Pingo Ray, as well for your itch.io. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, there's so many games out there, and itch.io is one of my favorite places to find like little cool games. And also, Professor Pangia, if you are interested in adventure games or old school types of adventure games, if you look on itch.io for Adventuron, Adventuron has a wonderful, a vast library of free text parser adventure games, which some of them have graphics as well, like simple graphics with them, and you can play them on your phone, just in the browser, and it's really, really, really cool. And you can even save your game. I'm really a big fan of the Adventuron engine, so you can also check that out as well. You can also play them on your PC too. Daffy Duck drank uranium 238 once. Nice. Okay, that is that. That's I think that's everything I wanted to. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my music back on. Right. But that concludes the rock talk. Just as a that's the stilbite in my hand, the Rupert stilbite. There's my chabazite with the middle one up top is the chabazite with the hulandite. This one is supposed to be calcite top right. I'm not sure about that. My bottom left is the stilbite that I have. The middle one is stilbite with hulandite, and the bottom bottom is a beautiful bit of chabazite with those pseudo-cubic structures. So this all cost me $15, $3 each. The sixth one was free. That was at the Gemboree, and it was wonderful. But I would love to collect my own someday. That's that. That concludes Rock Talk. I think we can finally get to work. Finally. How do you like that? Let's change this to art. Thank you for your patience. Oh, art. And just briefly about as I switch over. I should be on Photoshop now. I've been streaming the Colonel's Bequest with the level 0 NPCs, which has been a lot of fun, and those get released on Sierra Saturdays. Let's see if I have... Do I have... Oh my gosh. I do have a link for that, but I don't know what it is anymore. Yeah, Delirious, great, fantastic deal. And it's because it's from a passionate collector who just had a bunch of this stuff and she wanted to sell it. Gee. I do have a link for the level 0 NPCs and NPC? Nope. I'll give up after the third one. 0? Okay, there we go. Wow, okay, it was 0. Yeah, if you want to check out me playing the Colonel's Bequest collaboratively with the level 0 NPCs, you can check it out there. But this week, actually Thursday is the recording day that we do. We're going to be starting Crawltember, which I don't really know what that is. I know it's a movie, but we're going to watch it, and I've never seen it. I don't know much about it, but for the month of Crawltember, we're going to be, I guess, watching and discussing Crawl. And I don't know what you guys think about the movie, or if you have any interesting facts you'd like to drop about Crawl, please share. Crawltember is going to be great, Deleter said. I'm kind of nervous because, I don't know anything about Crawl. Oh, I do know a few things about Crawl. I told a lie. I know Liam Neeson is in it, which is fascinating. Just a Jeffy, good to see you. Classic, wonderful, okay. Okay. Ah, Electro Dragon UK says uranium-238's chemical toxicity is a lot worse than its radioactivity. Huh. So what makes it chemically toxic? Is it just so if you eat it, it's poisonous more than radioactive, like deadly poisonous versus deadly radioactive? And Ace, I don't know if it's the Kevin Sorbo one because I don't know anything about Crawl, and I'm not gonna find out. I just want to go in fresh. Okay, it's a heavy metal like mercury. Okay, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that can really be bad for you. Liam Neeson has a background cameo. Okay, Crawl 1983 fantasy adventure. Gotcha. Monkey Toupee used to have a Crawl board game and have the Crawl Atari game. Okay, Goman, some of you know there's a Crawl arcade game. Okay, thankfully no Sorbo. Fantastic. Okay, do you guys see Photoshop? Hopefully you see Photoshop. Oh, okay, Crawl is Great Penguin. Fantastic. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. We've been working on this close up. This is what I would for instance in the chapter 7 design document, I would consider this a room. So yeah, 13 rooms / close-ups like this is what I need to do. Yeah, 2024. Crimson Diamond 2024. I've got my my references here. We've been working on the items on the table and their shadows. And I feel like this trapezoidal thing probably needs more detail. Because just glancing at it, it looks like it needs more detail. Oh, okay. Oh, Rift Tracks covered Crawl once. I got to see live show remotely. Nice. Kevin Sorbo was in Call the Conqueror, not Crawl. Well, that is easy to confuse. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this look kind of. I don't know. Actually, let's try just putting some scratches in it or something so it doesn't look as perfect. And I don't know if I should try to make it look a little bit translucent or something, or if that's just going to be a mistake. Let's find out together. Mistake. But I do think it's not bad with a few little imperfections, maybe? I don't know. Or like a ray going through it or something. Okay, Electric Gang says, uranium-238 isn't that radioactive, it's uranium-235, the one that does fission. Hence enrichment. Eesh. Yeah, that stuff is very scary. Because with the radiation, it's like you can't see it. You don't, once you feel it, it's kind of too late, I guess. It's like it's like a curse or something. Like, I can totally think of civilizations that didn't have all that science yet happening, coming across something radioactive, and it seems like a magical curse. Maybe not the white. Maybe not the white. Don't know. Maybe. Oh, let's play Where's That Pixel? This nearly invisible purple pixel. I'm gonna sneeze. Just look at the light. They say if you're trying to sneeze and you can't look at the light, it didn't work. Okay, Ace says, all I remember about Call was thinking it would be like a big budget version of Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, but I think I was wrong. I don't remember the movie. Yes, Meepian, I have heard of that. There's an interesting project to design a radioactive waste storage facility that future civilizations would recognize as dangerous. Yes, because we're talking about, thousands of years potentially in the future, and they're trying to come up with symbols that would be universal, to show danger with probably with pictograms or something. But yeah, that it's really fascinating and really creepy to think of, like, literally a Pandora's box of horrible radioactivity. And how do you warn those civilizations about that? Kind of reminds me of what was it? What was the satellite that they put on the 70s? Was Voyager? Was it Voyager? The 70s satellite where they had the pictures of the man and the woman and the hydrogen atom, and they sent that into space. I think they would have done that differently nowadays. Voyager, okay, it was Voyager, okay. Of course, Star Trek. It was a Star Trek thing, wasn't it? Gold plate and the gold record. What was the gold record? I don't remember. And Snowy Pea says, yeah, there's actually a Star Trek The Next Generation episode that includes that very theme. It's an extremely difficult problem to lead with. I guess, I don't know what assumptions they're operating under. I wonder if they're operating under the assumption that they're going to be humans or humanoid. Ooh, electric drinking. UK says plutonium's the one to look out for. Search for demon core. Ah, demon core. Mr. Dave Lister, happy comes to Tuesday. Oh, there were two dev pirates of Voyager. So okay, there was the gold plate and gold record one. And what was sent on the other one? More pirate. Yeah, Bill can suggest a skull and crossbones seem pretty timeless as icon of death. Gary Ankle has happy comes into Tuesday, by the way. So I think more pirates than of death. Kind of true, you know? I don't know what I don't know what the actual message is supposed to be that they want to warn, like this is decaying or this will poison you, or yeah, it is a fascinating design problem because you try to anticipate what that future would be like, and it's pretty much impossible. But it is important because we have a responsibility to warn people or aliens or whoever comes around. Oh, okay. They both had both items. Okay, they both had gold plate and gold record. What was on the record? Because I know the gold plate was naked guy, naked woman, holding up his hand, hydrogen, atom, right? Some other stuff, and also, I guess what our what our solar system looks like. I think they had that on there too. 3 X's on a jug. 3 X's on a jug is definitely booze, right? Buy lots of music and whale songs. Whale songs are big on the time. They put whale songs. They put whale songs on the record, the golden record. And what music? I want to know specifically what the playlist was. Okay, it was some data that was easy to decide, kind of like pixel art. Okay. Okay, oh, Electric Dragon UK says those probes have radioactive material, radiothermal generators in them because at that distance you can't use solar power. I figured that they would have just sent them off and then they would just kind of drift out naturally, but they actually had they're actually powered. Huh. I did not know this. You guys, like, this is why chat is so nice, because I learn all kinds of stuff. Wasn't there a Beatles song on it? Oh no, Bengal says they couldn't get the Beatles because the record label weren't down. Oh my gosh, can you imagine being the record label that says we don't want your music going to aliens? Potentially? Okay, Meepin says one proposal for the radioactive waste storage facility was a lot of big concrete spikes in a chaotic pattern, supposedly to induce unease in future observers. I don't know, that could be like a fun jungle gym, though. I don't know. Voyager Golden Record, thank you, Belkin. Yeah, beta human. Just enough information to let aliens know which Earth creatures' brains are the tastiest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't... You know, anyone who's read The Three Body Problem, I don't know if we want to be giving aliens a map to how to get to us, necessarily. But who knows? Who knows what aliens would be like? They could be nice. You never know, right? I don't know. That might be good enough. It's gonna be on the screen for a few seconds, which is my mantra for all of this stuff. We don't want aliens pirating our music. Very good point, Penguin Ray. Okay. Oh, mathematics might be the answer. He said math is pretty universal, so maybe they could math out. Be careful with this stuff. Okay, power transmission. Oh, the transmission to Earth. Okay, sensors. Okay, gotcha. That's why it has power. Not to like make it go, because space it'll just go. Okay. Thank you, Dev Pirates. Unfortunately, the record did not go platinum. Oh, that's true. Penguin whales do have bigger brains than us and probably tastier brains. I feel like the top also needs a bit of something, something. Yeah. That helps. I'll have to check out what the playlist was on the Golden Record. They would not do that project now. Pretty sure. What a time! What a time was the 70s, you guys. How optimistic. I don't know. That's probably fine for a trapezoid. Okay. Oh yeah, we were working on the hand that I totally traced. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to my traced hand. This guy. The hand that I totally did on my own with no help. Oh, Meepian says, after NASA had received criticism over the nudity on the Pioneer plaque line drawings of a naked man and woman, the agency chose not to allow Sagan and his colleagues to include a photograph of a nude man and nude woman on the record. Oh, I thought it was just music, and it was actually, like, files? Okay, but Bilkin says the gold plates start with creating a written language from binary 0 and 1 symbols, then it tries to create a shorthand number system like Roman numerals, then show the solar system and where the record came from. And it's kind of rich, actually, to think about, like, that NASA did that when, I don't know, did all international organizations have to sign off on that? Because it kind of concerns everybody on Earth, whether or not we should send out something that shows, hey, this is where we are, kind of thing. Because I feel like it'd be hard to get everyone to agree to that. Okay. Oh, well, Bilkin says the record not only has audios of various animals and humans, but also analog television images. Ooh. I'm sure there's something on the internet that could show exactly what's on there. Yes, Evil Tentacle, I found the universal warning sign, disapproving Nancy. Actually, yeah, I told you guys we will show that. Nope, this one. Yay, there she is. There's our girl. Nope. I still have the face somewhere. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you just have to have, like, you know, an animated GIF of this. Yeah. Okay, we are going to, yes, work on hand. So that it looks like hand should look. I guess there should probably be, like, a shadow. If I made a text adventure, it would look like that. But I am curious. I'm definitely curious about what the process was and like who decided what was gonna go on the record and the plate, and also whose permission they needed to get for that, or they just did it without asking. Eileen B says, my 2 cents. I think the scratches on the purple chunk would work better when it was just a couple. Yeah, I probably overkilled. I'm gonna sneeze. For real this time. Do I have time to mute? Oh. It's there. It's not coming. Alright, never mind. False alarm. Second false alarm. They just did a bit of human said, oh my goodness. Carl Sagan was behind a lot of it. Fingo Ray says. Okay. Death Fire says, I think Sagan covered it in Cosmos, but it's been a while since I've seen it. They just did it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I guess that just would never happen anymore. For better or worse. Yeah, I don't tend to like just outlining stuff. I like when the red shows as shadow, but it shouldn't outline. I thought, yeah, Cosmos is a book too, right? Or is it a documentary series? Also a book? Eh. The thing is with the naked man and naked woman, I guess the question would be, what would you put them in if you were going to put them in clothes? Because it's supposed to be for informational purposes, so I would think that the most amount of information would be having the people just be naked. I think that works. I wonder what the criticism was. That the aliens would get here and be confused that no one was naked. Okay, Death Fire says, I've only seen the documentary series. Huh, yeah, I don't know. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Neon telling me, Cosmos is a book in a series. Neil deGrasse Tyson also did a series reboot a few years ago. Yeah, I remember that. I started watching that and then I kind of fell off of it. It's like Morrowind. It was good though, I think. She needs knuckles. We're sending aliens pornography. Think of the child aliens. Yeah. I mean, it would be like looking at pictures of bugs or something, you know, for them. I would think, because it's like us look, you know, the animals in the zoo don't have clothing on either, so. Exactly, Bilkun. Clothing styles always change, but nudity is eternal. It is. They could have put an 18's only warning on the record. Yeah, parental advisory. Now, Mr. Dave Lister said, I think the book is in the 80s version of The Fly. Still have not seen The Fly. I do want to see that, though. Beta human. By the time an alien came here, we won't have evolved beyond the need for clothes. As an artsy person, and I do have a fondness for non-sexual nudity, I will say that I don't hope for that day of us evolving beyond the need for clothes. It's I don't care what the clothing is. I like it. And where would we put our keys in a wallet? We'd all have fanny packs. Dev Fire's asking is Mr. Dave Lister from Red Dwarf. It's something else I have not seen. Hopefully we'd evolve beyond the need for keys in a wallet. Oh, gee. Well, we did have like keyless entry cars, but yeah. Everything is just gonna be biometrics, which I don't care for personally. I don't set up the the fingerprint thing on my phone or anything like that. I don't like it. It's not right. It ain't right. It ain't right. Okay, it is Davidless. The Davidless just says very intentional. Yeah, we could bioengineer kangaroo pouches. Perfect, Dev Pirates. You've solved it. Could all have a wee little pouch in the front. That would be wonderful. I don't know about this hand. I'm losing confidence in it. HC Willard, ahoy hoy! Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Thank you so much for the sub, the resub. Good to see you. Bilkin says, I've always considered glasses, jewelry, and braces, for example, as preventing I like preventing nudity as a term. Because you've still got something man-made on your body. Like, yeah, I don't know, but isn't nudity just the definition of nudity, isn't it just like no clothes? So I don't know if jewelry and glasses counts as clothes. I don't know, actually know the official definition of nudity. We just store things in our prison wallets, Beta Human. I don't see that becoming popular. Like cartoon animals wearing a jacket and no pants. I just don't say. Maybe that's the future, the promised future, but I hope I don't live to see it. Glasses are augmented eyes, they aren't closed. Delete ears. Oh, nice. AC Willis says, I finally got started with the background of the game I'm making with my daughter for her APR class. I tried to get her to do an EGA parser, but she wants 97 max style, so that's cool too. That is very cool. I don't know what else to do with his hand. I don't particularly care for it myself, but it looks not convincing. Maybe the shadow will convince me. Oh, Ishiwala, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you get inspired by watching this. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm trying to convince myself that this hand works. I'm not there yet. Oh, nice. Dev Pirates, you too. We're working on your game right now. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. It's the best. I do that too when I'm watching streams, as I just co-work. This is what I consider co-working. This is as close to I get as working with other people. Well, no, that's not true. I did work with other people on other games, but just doing my own thing. And do you have any like links to any like dev blog or Steam store page where there's a demo or anything like that, Dev Pirates? Oh, Beta Human, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That hand doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. I totally. Well, okay, we did use a reference. So here's the reference. So it's losing that feel, isn't it? So it's good to have the reference still, in fact. So let's just let's move it up. Let's move it up, and we're gonna try to figure this out. Maybe it does need to... I don't know. Maybe the problem is up here in the knuckle area? Maybe that's already helping. That's already helping. Mostly the arm pose. The index finger seems so much bigger than the rest of the hand. It's weird, I think. Okay, let's get rid of the knuckle again. Okay, that's... Okay, slimming this down is already helping me be convinced. Ugh. Okay, 110.43 says, the more the posture of the body and the perspective, in my opinion. I think the page has to be closer to her, and her arm needs to bend in it. Arm isn't resting naturally. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's, why don't we, okay, where is that? Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna copy this. We're going to copy this. I'm not gonna remember any of these, but they are here. Okay, actually, let's just see a hand. Hand copy. And we are going to merge these. Like so. What? Yeah, what? Yes, we're going to merge them. And we're going to start bending. We're going to start bending. Arm bending. Actually. And drop the shoulder, beta human. Okay, and also image interpolation has to be set to nearest neighbor. I'm working on anatomy by the moment. Nice. Beta, Hunter 1043. I need all the help I can get. So we're gonna... Let's try to tilt... Like, let's try to move this arm back into the paper, and then we'll try dropping the shoulder. Let's workshop this. And then... Okay, I need the hand here too. Okay, so there's this one. Okay. Bend is helping. I'll try dropping the shoulder. Would her back be to us, Aline? BS? Otherwise, she'd be reaching across her body to write. She was writing, and she's turning to look at her boss, who's coming toward her. So she's not writing right now, but she's kind of just holding, writing here, and then she's turning. Like she's on a stool, so she kind of moves that way to face, and she's not really writing at this point. She's just kind of holding the pencil. Oops. Penguin Racers looks fine to me, and notes important to have accurate hands in 2023 where people think it's AI. Yeah, I don't know if people think that this is AI, but yeah, noted. Okay, the easiest way to drop that shoulder is just to color it in with gray for now, so let's do that. Oh wow, Meepian says, one of the things aboard the Voyager, as described on the Wikipedia, this image depicts human licking, eating, and drinking as modes of feeding. Well, why'd they include that? 110.43. She did a little chair spinning to talk to the professor. Her chair spinning is one of her many talents. We actually don't see that part of it, but yeah, I mean, she's on a stool, she could swivel, but I don't show that animation. Oh, this is really hot. Ooh, I hope this isn't melting. Oh, another, like, this is not developer update, but I bought a refurbished iPhone SE 2. And I've been using that. It's actually amazing how easy Apple makes it to put your whole phone into a whole other phone. I never relished that, but they've shockingly made that extremely non-painful. Penguin, it's important that aliens know how to eat ice cream. It's important for aliens to know how to feed us. Chair spinning is how you solve mysteries. Yeah, like, we don't eat naked usually. Aileen B says, if she's turning to her right, away from the table and pace to greet the professor, wouldn't that mean he's approaching from this side of the table rather than the other side? So let's see. Like I've got the other screen somewhere. Okay, it's not here. Hold on, I will open it. We can work figure this out. Okay, here is. She's sitting here, and yeah, this is not that accurate, whatever. But it's already in the game. He comes in and he walks to this side, and he's standing like kind of by her, and then she turns to talk to him, like that. I guess it doesn't help that I'm doing that away from you guys, so she turns and talks to him like that. Ugh. It is total phone stuff, and they put the two phones beside each other, and they'll talk to each other, and then everything transferred pretty much. So that's what we're kind of working with right now. Is she would turn and go, hey, like so. This would be her side view, and then she would turn more toward the player, the screen, like the fourth wall. She would turn to talk to him when he gets here. Meepian, I want to buy an iPhone if Apple implements USB-C that allows side loading as rumored. Ooh, what's side loading? I got a refurbished SE2, which is I guess 2020, for $250 on Amazon. And I always buy refurbished phones anyway, because new phones are expensive. And it's pretty good. It's got like came with like 86% battery, which is better than the one I had. The one I had was 82, which is still not bad, but I feel like my battery was also just not doing well. Also, this new model, not new, but relatively new model, has that wireless charging, which that was another reason I wanted to replace my phone, is because I was having to fiddle with the cable to get it to charge, and you just, you move it just a little bit and it would stop charging, and it was extremely aggravating. Okay, oh, side loading is installing apps not from the App Store. Nice, Meepian. Okay, cool. Okay, Hunter 1043 says, I think the high shoulder is fine if she's bending at the side. Yeah, because she's kind of doing that, so. Where are my layers? Layers. I don't mind either. Like, I think it might have been a bit high anyway. I like it better like this. Yeah, HC, well, it's not a bad price. It's like it's 3-year-old phone. Yeah, it's actually it's also the 128 gigabyte one, because my phone was getting full. I had a 64 gigabyte and it was kind of getting full, and instead of cleaning up my phone, I just decided to double the capacity. So that should do me for a while. But yeah, the wireless charging is really important for me, because like these ones still have the lightning port, which I don't care for. I even cleaned it out, the port on my old one with a toothpick, and a lot of like lint and stuff came out, but it still doesn't charge reliably. And I was wasting many minutes out of my day trying to just make it work, and I was done. Has anyone else had that issue with iPhones just being finicky with the charge port for lightning cables? Yes, he is approaching from our side of the table. Yes. Aileen, yes, indeed. High shoulder, beta human, you feel high shoulder is the biggest problem. Well, this one is, yeah, I do feel like, yeah, I do think the lowering the shoulder. Actually, what we can do is, when I really want to, could just take the whole scene and then do this, and we can just totally compare them. And I do feel like the lowered shoulder is helping. So there's our two. I think both of those things help. Although, yeah, I guess I need to clean the bottom, but. Yupin says, my charging cable for the iPod Touch fell apart in less than a year. That was a long time ago. Okay, Aline B says, mine only charges when the lightning cable is one way up but not the other. Cable works fine with a different iPhone. I have so many cables. Even I've got my original cables and stuff, like Apple cables, and it still just doesn't want to. Mm-mm. Beta Human looks like she's bracing for impact, implying that the ROM is a terribly abusive work environment. Ace says, if the arm and paper are on opposite sides, the arm should cross the body to be on the paper. If the arm and paper are on opposite sides. Yeah, I do like that better. Arm and paper. This feels like one of those logic problems that I have to figure this out. Okay. Oops. Okay. Arm and paper on opposite sides. Where is her other arm? I do this a lot, Beta Human, as I hide that other arm. But if you want to make me honest, then we'll figure it out. Bilkin says, Insignia brand of iPhone cords is my favorite. The ends are small enough to fit through the door on my waterproof case, tough enough to endure lots of bending. Insignia brand. Aline B, I took my previous phone into the Apple store, but a charging problem, the guy blew 3 years of impacted gunk out of the charging port with an air canister, and I felt so ashamed. Yeah, I read that they recommended the compressed air thing, but I didn't have any compressed air handy, so I did the second best thing, which is toothpick, which did get more than I was expecting out of that port, but it still has trouble with making contact. It's, yeah. Okay. Alright, Beta Human, you wanna make me honest. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, HC Will, do you have a charge station? Usually use it where it charges while it's sitting in its stand. Is that wireless or wired? Because now that I've got this wireless stand and it works perfectly, I'm all scared that it's going to be bad for the battery life. Because I want this phone to last. Because I don't like spending money on phones. So she would have indication. She would have indication of shoulder. Right there. Okay, so we've got a hint of shoulder on that side. Just a little bit. Not too much, because then she'll be hunching. It's wireless. You've never had a problem with it? Okay, great. Fractal Mind Mike, amazing. Good to see you. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. And thank you so much for the resub. My gosh. Okay, so Fractal Mind Mike. Is it FM that is you? Yes. Fractal Mind Mike. Wonderful streamer. Wonderful retro streamer. Champion. Mad Dog. Williams? Mad Dog Williams, speedrunner. Fantastic streamer. We had a lovely chat that is up on Mike's YouTube channel. There's a link for that. And definitely follow Fractal Mind Mike. He is in an extreme, we talked about time zones earlier. He's in an extremely different time zone from me, which means that I don't often get to catch his streams, but I really appreciate you being here, Mike. You're the best. Absolute best. Okay, Meepian says, I think the charging controller in modern phones prevents overcharging. Yeah, I read this article about how you don't want to keep your phone plugged in at night, because then it'll be like at 100% and keep trying to recharge, and then wears the battery down, and I got real scared. They said between 20 and 80% is what you should be wanting to keep your phone at all times or something. Please tell me if that's incorrect or old. Oh, I should also shout out Fractal Mind Mike. And in Fractal Mind Mike also played the Crimson Diamond demo on his channel, which I was eternally grateful for. Okay, Beta Human says, I only ask where her other arm is because I think it'll help you figure out the collarbones are positioned. I think that might help answer some other questions. It's all connected after all, isn't it? Yeah. She's made of cake. She might have eaten her other arm. Oh, so you're one of the watchers of the level 0 NPCs. Fractal Mind Mac, surely phone manufacturers have figured out how to keep battery healthy by now. I don't know. My old phone, it seemed like it was not happy with me. I think, well, because I used to do that. I used to keep my phone plugged into charge overnight, and it would just be 100% for hours, and maybe that's bad. I don't know. It'd be nice if they stopped charging instead, yeah. Okay, Belkin says, depends on how high quality the charger is. Cheap ones will keep trying to force a charge. Smart ones will sense a battery full and stop charging. Oh, also, yes, Evil Tentacle mentions, I feel a bit of shadow on the belt buckle to help. That sit back would be good. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Oh, wow. New Pixel phones check your alarm time and slowly charge overnight until that time. Interesting. Oh, Bilkin says, I learned the word fondant from those Levels or NPCs videos. Nice. Yeah, fondant is, yeah, it's like the Jordan almonds of cake decoration. Okay, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna figure out the arm. What are we gonna do with it? It would be, okay, you know what? We're gonna just, okay, we're gonna break this down. We're gonna break it down. And Pengo Ray says, yeah, I heard 20 to 80% is a good practice, but it's a pain. Nicholas Patton, I usually unplug my charged phone at 95%. Okay. Deleter says, I don't use my phone enough to not leave it plugged in, so anything else would be less reliable. Seems like a bad plan if I have to manually manage between 20 and 80. Yeah, like right now, this phone is at 29%. I'm going to wait till it gets to 20, and then I'm going to put it on this Anker wireless charger, these power waves that apparently are highly recommended. So I've got there's a 2-pack on Amazon for the pad and the stand one for like 30 bucks or something. Also good to charge as slow as possible. Penguin, I read the opposite. I read that it's better to charge fast for some reason, because then it's something. I don't know. But if it's true to charge slower is better, then the wireless is better then, because it's a lower wattage. Oh, interesting. Okay, Deleter says also fast charging not great for batteries. Well, I'm even happier about my wireless. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. You know what? We're gonna really do it. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. Here are her shoulders, right? Shoulders. And her body is turned, right? It's turned this way. That's her center, right? Center. Oh, seriously, Snowy Pete? Yeah, the loss of charge over time is due to the growth of crystal dendrites inside batteries. It's a fundamental problem in lithium battery design. We're just talking about crystals. I want to see what a crystal dendrite looks like. Deedrite? Okay, Nicholas Patton says, for when I need to charge my phone, I usually wait until it reaches 15% or less. I hate doing that though. I'm one of those people who loves being prepared. I love being able to top up constantly. Yeah, probably not the greatest, right? Her hips are like this. Probably not the greatest, but I hate like leaving something that low. Yeah, Bill Quinn says Anker is a good brand. I bought several of their 4 USB charging adapters. I just looked up best wireless chargers, and Wired just said the power waves or whatever, so I said fine, it's fine. Helene B. Not to change the subject from battery chat, but I really like the Stone Angel statue in the background. I haven't noticed her before. Oh yeah, thank you. The Stone Angel was a reference to Personal Nightmare, and that's just another one of the little Easter eggs. We put a lot of Easter eggs into this room. That one in particular has a couple. It's based on this angel that I found, but it's also based on let me find it. Yeah, here. The Angel from Personal Nightmare, which we did play on stream, but this game was hard. And I wanted, something that would sit better in a corner and also had the full body, so I kind of just took that and combined them. It doesn't, I don't know if it really symbolizes anything, but okay. So hips, shoulders. It's been a while since I've done this. Like her crotch is there, kind of, I guess, right? Uh, right, and this, and her arm is like this. Okay, wait. And then this arm would be eh. So the shoulders here, shoulders here. Oh, and legs are here and here. Okay, snowy pieces. If you keep a high charge, the dendrites grow more than they would otherwise. Oh, and Fractal Mind Mike says there's been a battery revolution within the next five years for the last 15 to 20 years. I'm really looking forward to it. Reduces the capacitance of the battery, i.e. its chargeability. ATM machine, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good evening. Dendrites. Should probably keep the upper arm on the same and draw the lower arm in perspective. Oh, perspective. Let's try to figure out this arm. It would probably be, I can put it like here, right? I can put her hand here. Right? We could just have it so she's got it on her lap, kind of. Right? We can like put hand, put, you know what we could do? We could, she could be like here, and would that be wrong? Would that be bad? No, I don't want whatever that is. It's not helpful. Something kind of like that. Ugh. Okay, I'm the same. We never let it get below 25% of the battery. Have you determined whether 19 maple is a cake at ATM machine? And the angel won't attack you when you stop looking at it. No, it won't. Pango Ray says, I don't think it helps to let the battery get low with modern batteries. There's no memory effect these days. Bilkun tops up constantly. Even if the story of a shorter overall battery use life is true, that extra 4% of top off could become the difference between contacting someone you need to contact and your phone shutting down. Yeah, I don't like getting so close to the end of that. But yeah, I mean, we could try this where, you know, we can try to separate those two and get arm. Or put it even further down. Or that would just look weird. What if... Okay. She's like... Hi! Oh my gosh! Ooh, Mepian, by using cryo-electron microscopy, cryo-EM, researchers from Stanford University and the U.S. National Accelerator Laboratory have revealed that lithium metal dendrites are long six-sided crystals. I guess they're really tiny. It does sound cool. Head, shoulders, followed by knees and toes. Okay, there, yeah. The long crystals can range from about 100 nanometers, that's not that long, to 2 micrometers in diameter, depending on the charging current. First mention of Nancy's crotch. She has one. She could have one. I mean, unfortunately, the rest of the game she has two. It would be hard to explain. She probably has her left hand on the left corner of the page. Okay, steady the paper. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she would... Okay, I'm writing, I'm sitting. But she... Ooh, it's bad. It's not gonna work. Oh no! Back hand on the desk holding a gem. Okay, we could... Yeah, okay, that would help. That would be better. Find the bottom of her ribcage to find the humorous length or confirming. Bottom of her ribcage. We could do that. Nancy is from Canada. She is born and bred. Okay, we're gonna... Oh my goodness. Okay. So, Nancy... Her skull is here. And then her teeth are here. Right? And then her spine is there. And then she's got this bone here. Right? And then there's her collarbone here. Right? There's her spine. Spine comes out here. Her ribs, okay, well, they go like this. Right? And then she's got the humerus and the ulna, right? And then here's her scapula? Is that what that's called? And this comes up into here. Honestly, though, in that pose, she'd have to move her left arm from the paper, as you can see. Might be resting on the edge of the desk. We can't see it, it's hidden. You've been waiting for skeletal Nancy finally. I don't mind Mike. Thank you for the... Oh my gosh. I don't mind Mike, fantastic. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so so you got the spine in here. She's got like her... whatever the shoulder blades are, right? So this actually, yeah, these come across, right? Let's go back. And... Okay. And then her pelvis is... So... Okay. And then that bone is like that. That bone is like that. I don't know if this is helping, but I'm having fun. Yeah, one shot I have your Crimson Tuesday. Less than you, Nancy's time. Still time for until a Halloween spin. I don't know. I gotta plan something. I don't know if I usually plan, but one shot I. Wonderful to see you. One shot I, of course. Wonderful, wonderful. Adventure game speedrunning documentarian on YouTube. Please check out his channel. Member of the Speedy Adventure community. Check out their Discord invite there if you want. If you're interested in speedrunning games or learning about the process of speedrunning games. I also got to participate in a one-shot eye video of the Colonel's Bequest, the secrets of the Colonel's Bequest. So many deep dives on his channel. I've watched basically, I think, every single video on your channel, One Short Eye. Excellent, excellent work. Oh, Fact on Mike, thank you so much for getting the sub to One Short Eye. Wonderful, wonderful. I do have that one Halloween Scary Scare. That Scary Scare animation. Mirror image, see if you see anything unusual. Besides a skeleton? Rah, she's a skeleton. And then, yeah, they kind of go like that. See the other side of that bulb. See there? There's a lot of wrist bones, you know, actually. It's a surprising amount. Okay. Mirror the image. That is a good trick. It's a very... Okay. Yeah, it looks weird. Okay, it does look weird. Her arm looks... Everything looks weird. Everything looks very strange. I almost feel like her arm should be, like, not doing that. Okay. 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 Okay, I think... Oh my goodness. Okay. This. I feel like this kind of has to be like that, actually. That's what I think. After flipping it, that's what I feel. And that has to be lower. Oh my gosh, this is never gonna end. We're never gonna finish this game. I'm definitely launching in 2024. This is forever, you guys. You know, you guys always ask me, what are we gonna do about streaming when we finish the Crimson Diamond? It's never gonna happen. Never happening. You're here forever, stuck with me. Oh no, Fractal, I'm like, you know all about the wristband. Some of viewers aren't in the right place anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it. Hopefully they don't give you too much trouble. And then just like Kaiser Wilhelm with one super short arm. I did not know that about Kaiser Wilhelm. I don't know much about Kaiser Wilhelm, if anything. Oops. No. And not really a problem anymore. You get used to it. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, bones. Oh man, there's not much you can do about that stuff. After a while. It's kind of interesting, you know, going through life and knowing like what pain is just like not good and what is like, okay, well that's not too bad. You know, like a bruise hurts, but you know, that's fine. It's pretty superficial. But if it's like bone pain or some kind of issue with a tendon, you know, you're in trouble then. Like I get all kinds of like bruises and stuff. I don't think oh yeah, that looks worse today. Holy cow. Hold on. Well, let's see. Why does it look that bad today? It looked better before. Okay. That's a bruise. I got that. I had a shin guard on, and I still got that. But that's what I mean. Like you get something like that, and you're like, ah, that hurts, but it's. I know that's fine. I can keep playing. I can just keep running around. It's not gonna functionally ruin me if I keep playing with this. That's the difference when you know you can start gauging the different kind of pains. But if it's like a bone pain or a tendon pain, you're like, ooh, I think I should stop because I'm gonna tear something, and I'll be out for months, if not years. Oh shoot, I don't want to launch that. No, I didn't want to launch that. It's a taskbar. Okay. Evil tentacle. I think the arm looks fine. Just a few more pretty gems to distract the eye. Yeah, that's what you do. You start just adding stuff. Just put a big bush in front of her or something. No, it's from soccer. It's from Fractal Mind Mike Soccer. Don't drop mineral samples on your leg. Yeah, rocks are hard. Yeah, that was a bruise from like 3 weeks ago. And it just it was yellower, and then today maybe I hit it again. I don't know, but yeah, you know when you can keep playing and when you should stop playing. And that was fine. Yeah, I feel like so I've had knee issues, I've had back issues, and when you feel something like that, I'm done. But yeah, the angle is bad for this. Hunter 1043. It's like someone else said, her arm's got to come across her body to right on her opposite side. Right on her opposite side. Well, let's... Okay, wait. I'm gonna move this a bit more. Okay, this is where she's putting it down, right? She's putting it down. She's putting her arm down, right? And then the other arm would be kind of, we could do another arm. We could do another arm here, right? Oh wow, ATM Machine says, I mean, the animation of Mandible dying in Loom, the distaff actually gets blown off screen and the animation, another distaff appears on the screen so Bobbin can pick it up. There are two distaffs at once for a second. Nobody notices because they're busy watching Mandible's head fly off the screen like a soccer ball. That's the thing where, you know, I want this to be vaguely proper, but I'm not going to get too, I say this now, but I'm not going to get too, I'm not going to get too the held up, but the better way to say that by trying to get things perfect. Like she's using her left arm to write on her right, so you got to have it tucked into her belly. Well, this and now she has her left arm writing, but before she had her right arm writing. Yeah, exactly. ATM machine. Yeah, she would. They had wanted that idea that Bobbin could pick up the disk stuff off the screen automatically. Then they changed it and had to fudge the animation. I've had to fudge a few animations in my time, but this might be okay. We can kind of be like, oh, there. You know, her other arm's there. Look, there's a sleeve. And oh, you know, look at the time. It's 11. I might start getting into some Alter Destiny. Oh, they corrected it in other versions. Interesting. Ah, one short I said someone yeah, someone told me once that Colonel's bequest scenes aren't in proper perspective. Good enough is good enough. Colonel's bequest is good enough for you. Yeah. Honestly, actually I could put her hand down here. That's what it's gonna end up being, I think, for this, and only you guys will know. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. That this is all a sham. I've said this before. This is all a complete sham. I could put her... Yeah, I could put her arm across. Oops. I just want to kind of, before we get into Alter Destiny, I want to... figure this out. And yeah, those games don't have any perspective, but who cares? They work. Already looks more convincing, Aline B says, with other arm. Nice. I might just leave it as only that. It'll be our secret. Don't tell. Like, it could be that I'm just gonna... Or we could be ambitious and we could try to tuck in that other arm back there, right? We could tuck the other arm back there. And do that thing we said about where she'd be holding the paper. Maybe she's gesturing to him. At the moment her hand, yeah, her hand is sticking, it is sticking out in the air. Like, that's what I'm thinking now. It wouldn't be settled on the table. She'd actually be turning, and it would be, her hand is now not on the paper at all. Is kind of what I'm thinking. That kind of gives us more freedom with, like, not having her still have her hand on the paper while she's turned. If she actually just taken that off and just turned herself like that. So I'm thinking. And yes, Deleter said, there's a lot of wonky perspective in CR backgrounds. Usually you don't see it because your attention is elsewhere. Yeah, so she could, you know, oh shoot, I didn't want to rotate it. I don't like how in Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud, it's too easy to rotate. But it's not like a destructive rotate, like it's just to rotate the canvas, but I still don't like it. Would that be just too confusing? Maybe I could just make that hand totally dark red with just a bit of... Now that doesn't look good. And at least Aline B has Space Quest 3 has some great exaggerated perspective. I do love weird perspective, wonky perspective. Yeah, ATM machine. Yeah, like the stuff you pointed out, like Celi's shack being wider. For me, the bigger one is the one with the doors being wooden from a distance and then windowed close up. Ooh, Nicholas Patton. I wouldn't be surprised if Nancy Maple would get involved in mystery taking place at the CSA involving a moon rock with unidentified minerals in it. Ooh. Okay, what if she rests her hand in her lap, still holding the pen? That would really open us up to, yeah, I mean, that would really open us up to just giving us more room for that other arm. Let's explore this a bit. Let's explore this a bit. Let's see how much we can pull this, right? I really love I love digital art for this reason. You can just fiddle. And I might really sneeze this time, you guys. Oh, it happened. Thank you. All right, third time the charm. She rests her hand in the left, still holding the pen. Okay, we'll try that too. We'll try that too. I kind of don't mind it there. But it's just still hovering here. Ugh. Thank you, Gary and Callis. Gesundheit, thank you. Oh, yeah, just Skeleton Nancy is somewhere here still, I think. Yeah, she's here. Okay, let's just put it in her lap. 11043. I didn't notice any odd perspective in Colonel's bequest, but I wasn't looking for it and barely knew about perspective at the time. I recommend take any of the like interior rooms, like the bedrooms or something, and try to find like the vanishing point and stuff. Points. It's interesting. So you guys are saying like completely just have she just like that. So it's like just totally resting, which is a totally normal posture for a human being with bones to do. Right? And actually we'd be seeing more this. And then we could have more shoulder. Never finishing it. And then we can put her elbow. Okay. Okay. How about just tentacles for the scene? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I think it might be good if she had her hand on the paper to stabilize it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you read my mind, AT Machine. Yeah. Everything is on the table here. This is what you guys are here for. Well, not why you're here, what you're here for, but this you guys are always helpful in all this stuff. So she could be like, oh, my hand's over here. Totally resting. On this table. And oh, excuse me. Okay. I feel like it should be out more. Wait. Disregard. I want it out more. And Nicholas Patton, also, I would most likely expect you to attend a convention, various stones and gemstones where the world's best mineralogist would be attending. We'll see. I did mention I do have sequel plans. I have a Google Doc on it, and I add to it, you know, every week I'm adding to it here and there. And yeah, I'm really enjoying just what I think it's going to be like. I'm excited to start it. I say that now as we just work on this forever while she's got this weird banana arm that I've given her. I am excited to start it. I would like to start it. Maybe like more fingers turned toward us. There has to be a thumb. Nancy needs a thumb. And longer fingers. I almost forgot just now that this is flipped. Oh, wow. Okay. At 11:15, it's going to be snack time, and we're going to get into Altered Destiny. How much would you like this approach? This might mean I might need to add like a turning animation from this. So let's flip this back. I think this has to be twisted toward us more. And then this has to be, I think, yeah. That's kind of mildly working. Kind of. Ugh. I wonder if she's covering up on the piece of paper though, doodles. And big old like hearts with like arrows through them and stuff. Professor is a duty head. She drew the cool ass. Oh, he'd be. And what I would do for this is I would probably just have like the front of this be colored in like bright so that it looks like the other part is recessing. No, I don't want the history eraser. Has anyone ever wanted the history eraser? I don't know, maybe it's useful. Maybe I should use the history eraser. Might be look better if her head was turned at an angle. I don't know if we're gonna touch her head. We spent a lot of time making it look like her. Maybe my coaster. Adrian Bauer, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Pointed somewhere more towards the upper right hand corner of the paper. Well, I would move her head. I would definitely like move her head, but I don't know if I'm gonna turn her. Her head is gigantic, but her head is big in the game. I always do that. Something is slightly wrong in the back elbow. Get over it. It's progress. Evil Tentacle, thank you. I've never wanted the history eraser. I don't. I just use undo. Bill Quinn, has anyone ever wanted history eraser? Asked a bunch of Sierra game players. Yeah, right. Oh, her hand. Not her head. Okay. Left hand that's on the paper. Oh. Okay. Well, I was actually going to turn it more toward the lower right. Because she'd be turning, so she'd be like, you know. I actually was going to be turning her fingers more toward us. That was kind of... Because this is not quite right. But let's try to use one of these other tools. Let's use... Distort. Oh no. I almost wanted to turn it that way, more toward us. you know? And also her hand is tiny. Look at her hand versus her giant head. What if I reduced her head by 50%? But yeah, canonically her head is gigantic. Like, look at the size of this thing on her. It's big. We can't change that one. Otherwise we're gonna go back and change everything. Anime style, exactly 1043, 11043. Does it erase history? I don't know what the history eraser does because I've never used it. I've only ever pressed whatever I couldn't tell you what the button is I pressed to do that. Yeah, the hand on the paper is giving, helping give it more depth. I agree. I agree. Beating him, and I'm not sorry. This is already looking a lot easier to mentally process. No. I would never even ask you to be sorry. This is how this works. This is a work in progress. Your feedback is very important to me. It's valuable to me. It's useful, and we've gotten a lot of good out of the feedback we get here, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys taking the time, first of all, being here and taking the time. If you do want to weigh in, please do weigh in. I'm very, as you can see, very open to all your suggestions, you know? It's great. It's absolutely wonderful. Like, her head is nowhere near as large as Calvin's and Calvin and Hobbes. Well, Calvin's a child, so he would have a gigantic head. I mean, she's not old, but she's not like a kid anymore. Kids do have weird proportions. Yeah, the elbow is a little weird here because it's kind of doing a thing that it shouldn't do here. It should just go that way. And also, like, this is looking a little... This is looking a little too, like, linear. Like, this is also looking too linear here. I'd get rid of that line. And something like that happens. This goes there. This smooths this. And now we actually don't even have to do the shadow on that buckle anymore because we're covering the buckle. Ugh. Yeah, she's too old. She's too old. She's like in her early 20s, I think the manual says. Second a cow. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just about to get into Altered Destiny. TV Prime. Yeah, you're like, you're not like, you're a pretty normal person, I think. Nancy is like tiny. She's, well, I say tiny, but she's probably like my height, weight. So that's why the doors look so big in the lodge compared to her. And usually shorter people, our heads proportionally are just larger. You know, excuses. I will use every excuse. Okay, that's 11. We've got it. We've gotten it. Let's do an AB. Let's do another AB. Okay, so this is where it was. Okay. Here's where it was, and this is where we are now. It's definitely feeling much more natural. Excellent. Yes, Gary Ankles. Yes, to contain your massive brain. We've said I do have a big head. I've got like a head of someone who's like a foot taller than me, probably. Second account, yes, the Crimson Diamond will it's 320 by 200, so it should run at that yeah, we'll run at that aspect. It's almost like a little animation, right? I'm very pleased with that, with what we got done today. I know it feels like it's kind of a step backwards because it's a little rougher than it was before, but I am very pleased that that's feeling a lot more natural. There's still some work to be done. We might have to say, oops, let's copy that. We might have to move this just a wee bit down. Just seeing the comparison. But yes, thank you, Mipi. New pose looks better. Yes. DOSport not impossible. I don't know what would be required to do that. I don't know if the system requirements, like whatever, how demanding this would be on people's machines. I don't know. I would be interested in that, but I'm not sure if what I've done here would be DOS compatible. Bangarang, please have an Easter egg where she gets electrocuted and her skeleton flashes. Oh, I'm glad you guys like Skelenancy. Like, let's see. We gotta update it though, because now it's different. Let's update Skelenancy to reflect, and then we'll be really well and truly done for the night. I mean, well, except for Altered Beast, we'll be done with the art portion of the night. Okay. Oh, we should be using the history eraser for this. Okay. So there's that top of that shoulder bone, that nice little bulb with it. It's actually, yeah, this kind of has a nice like socket thing that happens there. Oops, that's a bit. And then there's like a thing, and then there's a this one, and then there's a this one, and then all those little bones in there, and then you got this. And actually, we actually see more of her ribcage now, which is wonderful. It's what everybody wants. So this part, like that, everyone's got like that part. This is the part that joins up all the ribs, and it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, but it kind of does a nice little way. It kind of draws everything up like that. Oops. Should do it that way. Here. Basically, I guess. And then it kind of, like, I'm not going to do the 3D version of that. Then this is the other side of that. And there's those bones, and then all the little wrist bones. And then she does have her other thing there. Okay. Sternum, thank you, Beta Human. Thank you. That looks like a good caution for Nancy. Hey, Monkey Two Bear, I was just going to ask if I could see more ribcage. Oh, it's the ribcage. Yeah, I'm not gonna alter a beast, Sakanakawa. I'm gonna alter a destiny. Yeah, MRI scene, yeah. I don't know. I don't think they had MRI in 1914, but they definitely had X-ray. We could do X-ray. There's her spine. Yeah, the spine kind of is back and there. Kind of, it's kind of like that. Great. Let's see what that looks like if we just. It's not bad. I mean, let's just. We just should do the whole orbit. I think these are called orbitals. I forget all the terms for things now. Da, da, da. There is something that I watch a lot of forensic files. There is something called something about skull something superimposition, where if they find someone and they can't extract DNA to make an ID, what they'll do is they'll take the skull of the person and actually try to match it up with photos of that person when they were alive and see if the bones match up, which is kind of cool. And it used to require really sophisticated software, but now it just needs Photoshop. And there's another one where they do like a forensic reconstruction. Like sculptors will do that. Like they'll take like how thick the tissue would be in the muscle in different areas from based on the skull, and also what they think the ethnicity of the person was, because like different ethnicities carry fat in different ways and have different like skin thicknesses and stuff, and they try to recreate a face just from the skull, and it's amazing. So there's a jaw here. There's a lower jaw. There's an upper jaw. Yes, Alter Beast. Oh, it does have EGA mode. Nice, Penguin. And tonight we're going to be listening to the MIDI version of Altered Destiny, and it sounds amazing. I really should play Altered Beast. Yeah, I should. I think her right upper arm would be almost vertical, Eileen B said. With the wrist resting on her thigh. It could, yeah. Very, very, very potentially, we could do that. Then there's this, and oh, there's a tailbone. You'd see like her cute little tailbone, I guess, would be somewhere. Yeah, next step is adding muscles. Whoa! Yeah, the thing is if you don't want to get real fancy, you would be like, well, the ribs actually they would wrap in the back this way, right? Like that you'd continue them into the back, right? We're not going to do that because we're not going to do that, but oops, that was on the wrong layer anyway. Okay, but yeah, it would actually be like it's kind of like her little fingers here are kind of resting on that thigh. Ugh. Saknao Cow says, I've been playing around with Atari ST hardware emulation lately and thinking about how a lot of DOS EGA games got ports where they just use the 16 fixed EGA colors even though ST could have 16 custom ones. Well, why would you go beyond, why would you change it if you get all 16 of those? Will there be Halloween Crimson Diamond holiday card? They're usually like holiday, like with snow and stuff. I guess there's no reason why I couldn't. Yeah, she does glow in the dark. Nancy does glow in the dark. Yeah, muscle. I don't think I'm gonna. Uh, it'd be like, oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in a mood, I guess. This would be this muscle here, right? Oh, let's get 2 colors. We need a darker color. So, and that would be like this. And then you get, this is the bicep here. And then the tricep is down here. So you'd be like, oh, this feeds into that. And then this one. It's horrible. Horrible. So yeah, someone forensically reconstructed a face from the crystal skull vodka bottle. It's hideous. Okay, I gotta see this. See but that you can get a good idea of what that process is. Yeah, they stick these markers in the face. Oh, this is I gotta see the ending of this. Hold on. Oh gosh. This is wonderful. That's amazing. I love it. It's hideous. Okay. Okay. Oh, Andrew Gray, 26. Happy Crimson Tuesday after a long hiatus. Welcome back. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I can't even finish this. I don't know how the rest of these muscles go. At all. Let's just save this, though. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know. The lighting. I gotta figure that out. I'll just save this version. It's fine. Okay. Adventure Game Studio. Save in my G drive. Dave, or happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just, hold on, I'll show you what we've been up to. We've been working on adding muscle. We're starting from the basics for this particular piece. We're gonna, started with the bones, and now we're gonna add muscle on top of it. And then we're gonna make her so she's perfectly and anatomically accurate. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave this on. Also, yeah, Dave, where I did a little presentation on my collection of zeolites that I bought from the Bancroft Gemboree. These are all from Nova Scotia in the Bay of Fundy area. And I love them. And they were $3 each. And you buy 5, you get the 6th one free. Yeah. How to draw people. Featuring Nancy Maple. Ooh! Brief look at, yeah, Street Fighter animates skeleton flesh. And yeah, I don't think I have that in my game. But it would be funny. Okay. Okie dokie. But I will leave this on, not on that. I will leave this on, but Altered Destiny stuff. Because that's what we're headed next. Altered Beast. Thank you. I can play this in browser after all. Okay, Altered Beast is playable. Okay. Okay. this is what we're playing tonight. I'm going to take a quick snack break, but you're more than welcome to play this game along with me or something. I don't know, but it's available on GOG. It's available on Steam. When you load it up initially, it's not an EGA, but of course that can be corrected, where you can run the setup file in on DOSBox, and then it'll stick. And if you edit the ad.bat file that comes with the game, you can change the music from the PC speaker to the MIDI A. I have instructions of that in the comments in the videos, I think. And you will want to do that because the PC music is very screechy. Ooh, you just finished re-dyeing purple, which took most of the evening. Oh, so you're working on that palette then, Deivor, your EGA modified palette. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to turn off the mic and I'm going to get into my snack, and I will join you very soon with Alter Destiny 1990. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I'm really, really excited to get back at it. Okie dokie. Okay, let's do this. I actually just ate dinner not too long ago, so I don't need to do my full snack. Let's get into this. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, I didn't do a sound check for the music. Okay, I think I'm going to turn the music down because I do remember this being pretty loud. But it won't be as shrill. That's the important part. Yes, the Altered Beast of Destiny. Okay, let me get this up. Okay. Excellent. Great. So this is the MIDI A. This is we're no longer working with the ad lib, but it sounds amazing. Let me know if it's too loud. Too loud? Sound check. No, can't hear the sound. Okay, hold on. Volume mixer. Okay, we will figure this out. Okay, let's just pump it up. Okay. How about now? Oh, Carolee Hochstarter and Justin Chin are credited in this game as artists. Nice. Hochstarter worked on several Sierra games, and Justin Chin later worked on LucasArts' Dark Forces and Jedi Knight. Nice. Okay, how about this? Okay, wait, not yet. Okay, there, how about that? I can put it down a bit. But yeah, I mean, definitely, if it's louder than me, let me know. I can continue to put it down. A little lower? Okay, nice. Thank you, guys. How about that? Or maybe even a bit more? How about that? Okay. Gary Ankler says, "Oh, I thought this might be a modern retro-inspired game with old-style copy protection. Why does nobody do that? I should do that. Like the fingerprints in Colonel's Bequest. Good balance, fantastic. Okay. No, we have indeed played Altered Beast before, but I almost want to like. I'm enjoying this music so much. But anyway, we're gonna load. We're at the scrolly place, first person. Yeah, this is the thing. This is now first person all of a sudden. You're deep within a room before thousands of scrolls. This library is maintained by Toei, new dude. I gotta write this down. Toei. This is Scroll Guy. Okay. The remaining master of classification and codification, his faithful, obedient sidekick Otto. Okay, Otto. And Otto. And also this is called Master of Classification. Master of Classification. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. And when was his gemstone discovered in Yellowknife? Yeah, it could be like rock trivia. There's some fun music in the TV repair shop in the intro too. We're gonna hopefully get to more talk to Toei. Hopefully there'll be new and interesting music. I live to talk. Talking is one of my favorite things to do. We, little Otto and I, have run out of things to talk about. Not being a member of the cult, you cannot understand little Otto's language. Ask about Otto. I could not do a thing without him. Navigating through this maze of scrolls is possible, but finding the right scroll is often well beyond me. Ask about Toei. Otto and I remained here knowing that someone would come before it was too late. They would need information. We would help them find it. Ask about information. Looks thoughtful and says nothing. Okay, we're gonna ask about specifics. So we got a lot of things we can ask about. Main one I think is Jonqua, who is the one who brought us to this other dimension. Jonqua. He's disappeared. We have no idea where he is or what's happened to him. Oh, a code wheel would be good, but that's something you kind of only really works for like physical stuff. I mean, you could make a code wheel. You could program one. Ask about Vinda is the seer. Vinda is the foreseer. Okay, no. And Helmar is the guy who's the bad guy that we have to deal with. Helmar was always a good child until he touched the Jewel of Light. Ask about Jewel. It was stored here in the Order in one of the rooms above me, but it is in Helmar's possession now. Ask about Order. Okay, ask about the Guardian. Lantra, the Guardian. Oh, Lantra is the weird crystal thing. If it weren't for her, I'd be blinded in my work. Ask about Guardian. That's the big face. Nope. We can ask about Tic Tac Head. Tantro. Nope. We can ask about the planet Daltir. Yes, I've learned about the existence of St. Kitts from that code wheel. Yeah, it was very, very educational. There was once a scroll here, Otto, you remember, about the origins of Daltir, but it's long misfiled. Did I already ask about scroll? Whoops. Ask. There are many here from which to choose. Ask about floating islands. Ask about... I don't want to ask about all like the weird animals and stuff. Nope. Ask about frag. Ask about tube. Ask about crystals. Ask about what we have a decoded message from the frags that we had. Oh, and also I figured out something else to do. So if we kind of can't proceed from here, I can suck up my frags and then put them on the other plate that's in the guardian room. Oh, yeah, Aline B. Daltier is the planet we are on now. Ask about. There's a bird that can tell the future, but he doesn't know about it. Ask about. Alnar is the metal shaper. Ask about. Divination. Maybe he knows about divination. No. Popcorn. What if we give this guy popcorn? No, I didn't hear. This place is a mess as it is. Look again. Look scrolls. There's countless scrolls here, each pertaining to a different fact, a different item. Take scroll. You attempt to sort them out. Your attempts to sort them out would create total havoc. Best ask what you want. Ask about scroll of divination. Okay, ask about scroll of power? I don't know. I don't ask about codification. Okay, ask about divination scroll. Okay. Divination scroll. Okay, no. Oh, I. Bottle pigment. Okay, ask about leaf. Ask about leaf. Ask about pigment. Ask about popcorn. Nope. JBL, so wonderful to see you. Good night, good night. 6 a.m. there. My goodness. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday to you. And yes, whenever we shall meet again, look forward to it. And good luck with work and all the rest of it. Good luck with the rest of your week. What's the Wrigley Worm? I think that's... Oh, there's a bunch of them, aren't there? Let's look at Otto, which is the sidekick. Little Otto is a member of a three-legged Zen puppy cult known for their eagerness to fetch. Their understanding of the universe enables them to perform their jobs without complaint. Zen puppy. Ask about Zen. Ask about cult. Ask about Zen puppy. Look, Toei. Master Toei is well equipped for maintaining the scrolls in the Order's library. His 6 eyes were the key to his success. As an ancient, the years have made his eyes hopelessly myopic. Oh. Ooh, the walls are crystalline, surrounded by mutated vegetation. Look. Aline B. I'm jealous of little Otto's equanimity. Equanimity. Yeah, it's kind of, for me, I'm almost like I feel a bit sorry for species that seem like they've evolved for service. Yeah, I don't really know. We know about divination scroll, but he didn't know about it. Scroll of order. Scroll in order of jewels. Tell us more of this. Okay. Ask about jewel. Scroll. Ask about... I gotta ask about specific scroll, right? Choose scroll. Now it's fine, Monkey to pay. Yeah. Oh, I guess so. He seems happy. What is the stand that he's got there? Look stand, that's a verb. Okay, look. Clothes? They're the one. Did I asked him about the jewel, right? Yeah, I did. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing much to ask here. Like the ood? What's the ood? Monkey toupee. Ask about... I'll ask him about a few of these animals. I don't think he's gonna know about them. Ask about floaters. Oh, from Doctor Who. Okay, I don't... I'm not a Doctor Who... I'm not a Whovian. So I missed at the reference. I'm gonna ask about me. Ask about Barrett. That's me. No. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave because there is something I know I can do. Leave. Bye. Oh, more music. Oh, shoot. No, I don't... Yeah, no, no. Oh, good. At least it doesn't make me do that. I'm gonna sneeze again. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, see, there's a plate here, which we can do something with. Point tube at frags. Nice. And then we can point tube at frags here for what it's worth. So I'll save it first. Okay. Save. Okay. Point tube at other plate tube. Thank you, Gary Angelis. I don't know what it is today. Point tube at plate. I don't know if this music really works for this. Oh my gosh, you see how many points I just got? 36 to 51. I got 15 points? I got 15 points just for doing that. I don't know what it did though. ATM Machine says, I know the hero was transported here in his pajamas, but I keep thinking he looks like a blonde Elvis. Yeah, I don't know, those glasses. Those glasses are way too big. I think it was a mistake. It makes him look like a bug. I think he looks like Baxter Stockman. Let's ask her about Toei. No? Ask about Otto. Isn't he the most darling thing? I wish the Zen puppies would help me out as they do Toei. You got nothing to say about Toei, though. Ask about scrolls. Ask about divination scroll. Nope. I did it again. Ugh. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna see what our frags just did. The glasses kind of remind me of Elmo from Space Quest 3. Yeah, that's true. Okay, maybe these got unlocked. Open door. Knock on door. We got so many points for that. It's gotta have done something, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling this music for this game. Can we go this way? Can we... No? Okay, let's see if it changed anything in the scroll room. Okay, I'll try to look... Oh, see something... No. Did this happen last time? I haven't tried looking at the doors of Limbia. I will try that if I can. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried drinking the water. Maybe I just missed that last time. Take auto. Okay, I will try. I will try. Because I really don't know what to do next. Ugh, drink water. Sorry. You taste the waterfall, but think better of it? Well, it's too late now. What did the shape thing do? Let's look at the doors. AT Machine, you don't like how the type here is lowercase l? Yeah, Beta Human, the ad-lib soundtrack feels a bit more appropriately abstract. Like this, yeah, this sounds too much like it's a piano. All but one is locked to those who are not members of the order. Well, how can I be... Then Tara, help. Tell me how I can be in the order. Ask about order. No one's gonna help me? Ask? I don't know. Oh, that's maybe why I did that. Maybe that's why I have a problem. Okay, it's a little different. I think it's 1 pixel longer. Like, at the bottom, it's 1 pixel longer. So it's not identical, but it's pretty darn close. Allergies, maybe. I don't know. I don't get it. We did the good thing. We did the 16-point thing. Gosh. Maybe you should examine the results of the 16. Yeah, okay, I will look at it. I will look at it. That's a good idea. Look plate. Yeah, it's not really looking at shape. It's not looking at the shapes in the plate. Yeah, so this is all what it was saying. I love the reflection of that. I think I said that the other time too, but I love it. It looks like a Simpsons mouth. You're cordially invited to attend the training session of Jean-Claude Master. Invitation must be presented at the order. Isn't this my invitation? What are other shapes? Look plate. Triangle. Look pyramid. Oh, right. Look sphere. Okay, I scroll in the order. Okay, okay, so I can ask about Longa. Okay, and the Eula's land. Okay, I can ask about that. Longa, Eula, and Prince. Yeah, I can get the... Okay, let's try that. Point 2-bit frags. Yeah, and it doesn't not do anything. Okay, we will go to scroll room again. Yeah, it didn't undo my points. But we will ask about Longa and Eula. Maybe that's what we need to do next. It's cute. It's cute. That thing is cute. Is that Otto? The Zen puppy? Or I thought... What's going up and down on these ropes? He's really slow though, isn't he? Ask? Can I ask yet? Ask. What's going on? Let me play. Ask about Eula. What? Ask about Longa. Okay. You know, Otto and I were chatting about them just the other day. Their warrior leader, Cindy. Okay, so Cindy is leader Cindy. Their leader Cindy was a fierce warrior who led all the Longa tribes in their battle for survival against the huge insects, the Buggas. I feel like John Carter of Mars or something. I never saw the movie, but I hear that was one of the criticisms, is that there's just a lot of words. Okay. Longa tribes. Longa tribes against Buggas. Oh my god. As soon as I started saying Buggas, like this bug just came here. Go away. Oh, okay. Day of War, have a wonderful night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. The game is wild. He has a monocle on his tablet. Maybe he does it because they did say he's short-sighted. Any of the which books? ATM machine? Do you mean the? Oh, oh no, I have not read any of the John Carter of Mars books. Ask about buggers. Please, let's not talk about them. You'll ruin little Otto's perfect Zen state. Ask about Cindy. You know, Toei says, if I were in a tight spot, I would want her and her lieutenant. Oh my goodness. Uh, gee, bug, go away. Okay, lieutenant. Lieutenant. Gosh, really? Lieutenant Tomi. That kind of sounds like your name. Okay, if I were in a tight spot, I would want her and her Lieutenant Tomi by my side in the fray. But those battle days for the longa are over. Oh my gosh, it's actually, I can actually hear it making a sound when it lands. Really? Skip out? Tomi, that was his name. No points for that. Look, monocle. Okay, no, I don't know. Okay, it's still there. Come on, come on, go away. Okay. John Carter books by Edgar Rice Burroughs, the guy who wrote the original Tarzan novels. They were basically the origin point of most of modern sci-fi. Yeah, I have not read any of the original Tarzan stuff. I don't think I've ever read any of Edgar Rice Burroughs. Yeah, I've seen John Carter art by Frank Frazetta. I probably have seen it, but I just can't remember what it looks like. I mean, I heard the movie. I heard mixed things about the movie. Some people thought it was fantastic. Um, I don't know. Um, oh, so you know what? He probably is the lieutenant, right? No, because they've got his name is basically the same as the Lieutenant Tomi that led the Longa tribes against Buggas. I'm gonna ask about Longas again. No, never mind. Oh, ATM Machine says, in fact, Superman was basically John Carter in reverse. Instead of an Earthman going to Mars and gaining super strength in a slow gravity, it's an alien coming to Earth and getting powers from the Earth environment. Interesting. Very. I didn't realize that that's what John Carter does. Hmm. I got so many points. Reminds me of the heavy metal movie. Oh, is that a good thing? Gee, I'm kind of tapped out of I think one thing I do need to do is get the Indela bird and bring it to Vinda for fortune telling. But beyond that, I don't really know. I wish I could like right click on stuff here and look at stuff. And I don't know enough to ask about a particular scroll. Take divination scroll. Ask about order. I don't know. Maybe I just have to get out of here. It's okay, your mileage may vary. Gotcha. I'm gonna just leave for this for now. Maybe we haven't gosh. Maybe we haven't fully explored this whole like with the, every room. Maybe we've missed some stuff. And I guess it's better for me to bring my frags with me. Yeah, let's see what happens if I just keep going. Okay, let's save it from here. Save. Um Leaving cave area. Okay, but we do have 51 points. He He walks fast. Okay, I guess we haven't gone these other ways, maybe? Wow. You know, just it's funny thinking that I did a little bit of a presentation on crystals, and here we are. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely taking the screenshot for the VOD on right here. Yeah, let's just save on top of that. Of course we want to be here. Screenshot worthy crystal cave. I think today, because I did start rather late. Man, what time did I start Ultra Destiny? 11:15, right? Then I will probably end off at 12:15. Look at those purple sausages. This is amazing. Let's start with looking. Those they do look like hot dogs. Okay. The climate here is humid. The moisture makes the earth smell alive and rich. Light dances on the horizon while water flows down from a terrace above your head. I will note that, yeah, crystal caves are usually quite humid. There is a crystal cave, I think was it Argentina, where there's these gigantic gypsum crystal. They're huge, but it's extremely humid and very hot, and people are only supposed to spend like 10 to 15 minutes in there before you start like really doing badly. That's great. Look, water? Looking at water always makes you remember when you and Trudy conserved water by showering together. Other than that, you see nothing special. The writing's kind of great. Look, crystals. They're found in the order in the crystal garden. I mean here. Look, terrace? Yeah, you love the cyan water contrasting with the magenta and red. It's really beautiful. I wonder if I could drown. Look at that. I can walk in the water and I'm splashing. The thing with this is, you know, it's such an alien planet. I don't know what everything all is. Look, rocks? I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. A rock is a rock. I knew that. A rock is a rock is a rock. Oh my gosh. Can I fall down this and die? Waterfall? No. Okay. I don't know. Take crystal? Take one of these big crystals. I want it! For my collection! Well, let's go right, I guess. Thank you, Gary Achilles. I don't know what it is. Oh, ooh. Yeah, definitely not a Sierra game. Here the woods feel less like a jungle or rainforest, more like the woods you remember from your childhood. Oh, okay. The stream fed by the waterfalls from above heads off to the south. Oh, come on, Gary. Not Gary. I meant, Barrett. That's our name. Just because I guess because I read Gary's, Oh, what's this? No, I want to look at animal. Creature. The hoppa is a creature native to these woods. Its genetic imperative demands that it sprinkle animate creatures with its pollen, which causes them to slowly change into tree-like creatures. Oh, can we? Okay, I gotta get over there. I want it. Give me your pollen. Do it. Sprinkle. Sprinkle? Oh, you're no fun. Do it. I want to turn into a creature. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, well, if you're not gonna... Fine. That's not a go place? Oh, that's... Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay. This is a lot of work. This is almost... Well, it looks like some of the stuff is repeating. Yeah, the doc may be dressed like Leisure Suit Larry, but yeah, he's not in the same predicament. He saves water. Moisture in the air is thick, steamy. As heat rises off the growing plants, their density makes the going tougher here. Oh, I just need to find the right spot to get pollinated. I want it! I want to get pollinated. It's okay. It's probably for the best. Oh my gosh, what is the allergy to? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, he can go that way, can't I? Yeah, take me there. Nope. Okay, let's look at. Actually, that's right. Good point, Aline B. We gotta look at the plants. The vines, the weird tree, the nodule plant, or the sparkly flower, or the fruit pot. Okay, I mean the vines. They extend from the upper terrace to the base of the wooded area. I don't remember everything else. Look, weird tree. Trees are unscalable, incomprehensible, and downright weird. Look, nodule plant. Oh, the nodule plant forms a symbiotic relationship with the hoppa. They help the hoppa pollinate, and the hoppa carries its spores. Okay. Okay, sparkly flower. Like coral, these flowers are actually formed by thousands of tiny plant-like creatures. What was a lasting fruit pod? These fruits grow on trees, ripen, and then fall to the forest floor. Okay, I want one. Take fruit pod. I want it. You let me have it. Why won't you let me have a fruit pod? You told me they fall on the floor. It's fair game if it's on the floor. Ooh. This is a... No. No. Why is this... Why does this screen exist? Oh. Slat rise head up toward the back wall of vine. Okay, that's all the same. Yeah, 5-second rule. The silver-colored... I think they're the sparkly flowers. Aline B. Look. Sparkly flowers. Yeah, I think that's what they are, because I don't imagine... They're the weird trees, the nodule plant, the sparkly flower, the fruit pot. The sparkly flower seems most fitting. Let's look at creatures. If there's anything else besides the hoppa. Okay, no. This is interesting because this game actually feels like the pathing is part of the puzzle, right? Like you gotta like, it's like doing a maze or something. But not really a maze, just kind of just like obstacle course. Which is different, actually. Which is one of the reasons I like playing games by different developers is they do different things. Like, this is not something you'd find in a Sierra game, trying to figure out how to get to places. Oh, look. Oh no! Okay, like... Yes. Well, that was an experience. Since the hop has sprinkled you, you start to feel a little strange, a little stiff in your joints. Beta Human, this game has a real issue with point of view. Who's telling you all this info about this planet you've never been to? Good question. Oh, Aline B says, I suspect their fruit pod isn't actually in these two screens somewhere else in the jungle. This honky-tonk music is a real choice. That was a great animation. Oh, I can't move anymore. Oh, I had to wait till it left. Oh, okay. Well, so am I dying? Am I dying? Am I dying? Is this it? Is this it for Barrett? Oh, cool. There he is again. Okay, gentle rushing of the water adds to the cascades tumbling sounds, creating a symphony of natural music unnatural in these alien woods. Let's look at plants again. No, all the same. Look, creatures. Okay, look, creature. Okay, so it's only the hoppa. Would they just let us die? Okay, well. The pulsating light before you is captivating, calling you closer. Ooh, good idea. The ground is a thick carpeting of mulched vegetation from centuries of wild growth. Nope, same stuff. There's something on the ground over there, but I'm gonna save it. I smell danger. What's this thing? Look. Plank? Nope. What was it called again? Look. Light? Dance is on the horizon. Let's do it. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. The piano music's killing me. Flashing with blinding intensity, the pool of light gives off tremendous heat. You can hear the air crackling. By your feet is a strange message carved into the platform. Straining to get close enough to mince you. Standing on a little platform is Arara, a nasty creature, a creature placed by Halma to guard the pool. Okay. Creature. Guarding. Pool. I might have to go back to Adlib. Or Halmar. Okay. Read message. Which will be in English, I'm sure. Message says. The message says, fed by the light, starved by the dark, the source of your life says... Fed by the light, starved by the dark, the source of your life says your form must be right. Ugh. Okay. Look. Looks mighty aggressive with a one-track mind. Let's hope you had your Wheaties today. Dude, is this a fighting thing that I gotta do? Look ground. Look light. This pool must have been created by Halmar, wielder of the Jewel of Light. The light from the pool is so intense it can disrupt the molecular structure of animal cells. I know it by looking at it. Oh. Oh no. Looks like the Hoppa sprinkling is taking effect. This might be perfect timing. No, it wasn't. Untimely demise. It appears you have died. And not very prettily. Would you like to try again? I don't... Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. I have the feeling that I'm not equipped for this. Oh yeah, oh wait, I have to load before the Hoppa did its thing. Probably? Let's just load this one. We're just still getting a lay of the land. Oh, okay, actually, this probably just loops around, so this... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna drink the water. That's what you always do on an alien planet, right? Drink water. You taste the pool of water, but think better of it. That doesn't make any sense. Did I taste it, or did I think better of it? Okay, we're gonna avoid the Hoppa. It looks like a carrot. Slinky. But actually, it's not really fair because we didn't get to see... You know what? I'm gonna load it because I want to see him actually turn into a thing. Did I just... What happened? Oh, wait, I didn't... I gotta load this. I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna, like, kill time. And wait until I transform. As the Hoppa intended. I drank the water, but then thought better of it. But usually when you say you thought better of something, doesn't that mean that you decided not to do it after thinking that you would? Haha, Delirious. According to Twitch, you are the only one streaming Altered Destiny right now. No way. I find that very hard to believe. Use the history eraser to undrink the water. Oh shoot! Can I get a double dose? Maybe if you do, maybe it happens twice. Yeah, it gets. Oh, what's this? Oh, come on. The glider. Air porpoises, flying mantas. These creatures seem very much at home here. Do you ever think any of these creatures have anything to do with the game? I want it. Take glider. Oh, I'm a little too stiff to do that, but maybe I can get it if I wasn't too stiff. Okay. Well, I want to turn into a thing. And then that'll probably be it for the night. Turn me into the thing. So it's just, yeah, these are very beautiful caverns. But, have I been to this one? Oh, this place is just so much stuff. It's beautiful, but also it's hard to figure this out. I guess that's part of it. Like I said, this is part of the challenge of this game. Is you're trying to get places. I have been here. I think I've seen all the places. Oh, I didn't get pollinated in this one? I could have sworn. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Okay, we're gonna face the RR again. Yeah. Okay. Unless someone's using the retro category Gary Angelis is throwing us off. Exactly. Someone doesn't want us to know that they're playing. They're streaming publicly. Alter Destiny. Okay, we'll do this again. That's fine. We'll figure this out. You have altered your destiny by becoming a tree. Yes. Okay, so this. Okay, we have popcorn. We have the sphere? Oh, the sphere doesn't fit in the tube. Okay, throw sphere at Arara. Okay, what is it again? Arara. Throw sphere at Arara. It's a long way down. Better not here. It's a long way down. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's wait for it to happen. Is he walking different? Look, self. Oh my gosh. It sort of looks like you, PJ Barrett, to me, and I've just got to tell you how much I think green suits you. Trade bear. Oh, that's really freaky. Yeah, he's totally walking different. Like, look at the commitment to this. Like, they made it like a walking sprite where he's kind of stiffer. That's amazing. Okay, come on. Hurry up and die. If you enter the water in this shape, you'll permanently root where you stand. Yes! Yeah, I want to. I want it. I want to become one. With... Oh, no. No, back to the crystals. We're not going to go anywhere else new today. I want to root. I want to sprout. I want to grow leaves, and I want to grow fruit pods. Renshade Ken, thank you so much for the follow. This is a very, yeah, it is a very long dead end sequence. I didn't even notice they made green versions of the tiny spray. I thought it wasn't. Let's double check that. I want to die. That one, it doesn't look green to me. Oh, thank you. Ren South Can says, I just watched the video on the Colonel's Bequest, which led me to the Crimson Diamond. Just wanted to say it looks awesome, straight out of 1990. Wish you all the best in development. Thank you so much. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was working a bit on art stuff for the game earlier, and now I'm just polishing off the night with another EGA adventure game, because that's kind of my thing. And I'm trying to die. I'm really trying to die. Maybe you're supposed to be able to save yourself from this. But I don't want to. I want to die. Why won't they let me? Yes. We found out where Nancy's bones are. We did. Okay, so I guess now that... Okay, now that I'm green, I cannot cross the water, which means that I'm restricted in my movements. But he also won't die. He just won't. It's bizarre that they won't let me die, because it just lets me walk off a cliff, this game. Okay, I might have to accept that this is just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't kill PJ Barrett. He's unkillable by me. Gravity's another case, but I cannot make this guy sprout. He won't. Second account, were we always green? No, we were not always green. The Hoopa pollinated us, and now we're totally gonna become a plant, but it just won't happen. It won't happen. I'm just... I can't wait any longer for death. Pollen usually makes me sneeze and have itchy eyes. Yeah, Sakanaka, I'm having a bit of that today. But it's not from a Hoopa. I might just have to... I don't know. I wonder who they're envious of. Look at his little stiff walk. It's great. I'm gonna go back to Scroll Guy and ask him about Hoopa. Maybe he can cure me. Maybe if I don't know. I think I'm done though. We still have other directions to go on in that crosswalk area, so we're not stuck yet. Oh, it's closed. Oh. Point frags at plate. Oh, I can't even do that. I'm too stiff to do that. Yeah, Aileen, I wonder, because it seems like, yeah, the slightly smaller sprite may be green. But they've definitely restricted how I can travel. Anyway, I'll probably restore it. Oh, look, he's gonna be... Oh, look, he's camouflaged now. Okay, I'm gonna restore it in the Crystal Cave, I think, because this is not helpful. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, Eileen, you're very, very right. Very, very, very good. Very clever. That's the message they give you when they don't want to draw green versions of animation. It's so true. Come on, I'm amongst my plant kin. I just... Is that another leaf to pick up? Okay, yeah, I can't. Yes, you're right. I should do that in my own game. I should be like, oh, you can't do that right now, your back hurts. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna load it. I'm gonna load it into screenshot worthy crystal cavern. I'm gonna save this with a date on it so we know. Like, we haven't really done much in the Crystal Cave. We didn't make any progress, so I'm gonna save it here, but with today's date, which is September. I'm gonna say September 5th. That's what I do. September 5th, Crystal Cave. Avoid Hoopa. Oh no, I can't. Crystals. Avoid Hoopa. Okay. I won't be defeated. And I'm gonna sneeze again. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on today. Okay. I can now put okay, there we go. Great. We have the Ara to deal with. We'll deal with him next week. Oh, not next, maybe next week, because I don't know what Dan's schedule is. If there's no Dan next week, we will figure out more of this whole thing. We'll do more Nancy arms and skeletons and bones. I will have another Rock Talk prepared for you. I did buy a few things at the Bancroft Jamboree that I have not shared yet. I'm looking forward to doing that. But if we do have a Dan, of course, we'll have a Dan. And we'll work on some of the music for the Crimson Diamond. So, happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh no, I'm all stuffed up. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We're gonna look for someone to raid. Have a wonderful rest of your week. It's always such a pleasure to be here with you folks. I look forward to it every week, even if I'm rushing home and having to eat quickly and get ready and not shower. It's all worth it. It's all worth it to see you guys. And sorry we started late, but that tends to happen when soccer is the same night. But yeah, and also, yes, probably pushing back Crimson Diamond. Now that I've done the design document, I have an idea of what I need to do, and yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Gary Angelis, for the Gesundheit. Oh my goodness. Yes, ATM Machine, thank you. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you for the follow so much, Rassel Can. Hope to see you again, and I hope you get to play the Crimson Diamond demo if you haven't already. And if you like it, wishlist it on Steam. Super helpful. Happy Crimson Tuesday. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Oh, the music stops when I don't have it up. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Let's see about the Twitch. Aline B, good night. It's good to see you again. And thank you everyone for your suggestions for the art stuff. I do genuinely appreciate the feedback that I get because you guys do help make it better. Goman Sama, thank you so much for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Now, Robot Spacer is playing Murder Club, which we're probably going to do because honestly, Murder Club is an EGA mystery adventure game by a Japanese woman designer. It's really hard to say no to that. But I will quickly look for the Crimson Diamond. That's always the first thing we look for. Crimson Diamond. If someone's streaming the Crimson Diamond, that is where we go. Nope. And occasionally I will look for the Colonel's Bequest. But no one is currently streaming the Colonel's Bequest. It seems like, yeah, we're going to check out Robot Spacer. We're going to rate up Robot Spacer. If you've not watched any Robot Spacer streams, he is one of my favorite streamers. He streams like really, for me, really interesting games, including Murder Club, which is something I was considering playing on my stream. And I did not end up doing that because it was very intimidating. The control scheme of that game was a bit intimidating, but Robot Spacer figured it all out and is in part 4 of the mystery, and it's really cool to get to see the game because it's got a really cool way of using EGA. I think it was converted from some other palette, but it looks quite nice. We're gonna rate it up, and then I'm gonna get to blow my nose off stream, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I will see you guys over there. Like, I usually stick around, and I need to get all my work. I got more stuff to do, more work stuff to do. We're gonna raid Robot Spacer. Well, hopefully my nose will not start dripping, because that's what it feels like it's gonna do. Okay. But do give Robot Spacer a follow. I'll see you guys over there. Yeah. Hopefully will have a completely finalized design doc for my last chapter of Crimson Diamond, and I'll start putting that together. I'll start putting together the chapter soon because I'm looking forward to it. It's amazing that it's come to this point, and it will get finished. It will. Everything takes longer. So, Belkun, thank you for being here as always. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. I'm just waiting for the timer to run down for the raid. Looks like we're all in. Okay, I'll see you guys over there.